That's set in stone.
Right.
That was the OG thing?
You think so?
I don't know.
I think it is though.
Fine was fine. To the OGs I knew. Fine was fine. Oh, she fine. She a fine little young thing.
Yeah.
Thick, skinny, slim. To the old nigga, she fine.
I'm pretty sure you'd have showed up at the barbecue with one of your little things.
Hey, what's that?
I see your nephew.
You seen that the little video that was going around? Hey, Mr. Chaw. Hey,
right.
baby.
Mr.
Chaw, what you eating? Keep playing, you gonna get fucked.
Dummy.
They be looking innocently like they want to do it though. Like, oh,
Mr. Chaw.
what you doing tomorrow?
And then wasn't it something like how your coworkers be or some shit?
How your old coworkers.
That's what it was. That's the same one.
When you speak to them old niggas at work, just being nice to them.
Man, but they be talking about them old niggas. They don't never talk about them old women now. They pretty aggressive, fool.
They way more aggressive.
They way more aggressive.
That's probably something the old woman is actually going to say instead of the old man.
Man, what?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you keep being nice to me. I'm gonna pay your bill. Put some on you.
Put some on you and pay your bills.
Bring you something to eat tomorrow.
They used to say the wickedest shit, boy.
You want some collards?
I just need you to
I don't
come.
want no collards, Miss Ann.
I ain't gonna bug you like the other ones. I just need you to come once a week.
Come and done. Come and be done with it.
Miss Sandy, if you don't come on,
Right. Goddamn.
It's always missing.
Your back gonna be hurt. You better leave me alone.
you on your way to a hip replacement now.
I ain't trying to smell like Geritol and shit.
pants off.
Right. Goddamn.
Boy, y'all trash.
Right. Goddamn.
Y'all tripping, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, C9 says some good up under that hood, probably.
Good no good.
So good up under that hood. Good
Yeah, being gay.
Right. That boy say you finna go home and drop ankle.
That was an entertaining interview, I have to say.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't watched it yet, y'all make sure y'all go look at that special episode. That was dope, man. I had a good time with that one. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm tall.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 137. Yes, 137 consistent episodes. Feeling good, feeling great. It's Sunday, June the 27th. We recording, our normal time of the morning that we getting used to, man. As always, man, shouts out to the people on the front lines, man. Pandemic numbers still raising. They say it's a new variant out there, so be careful, man. If you haven't got your vaccine, think about it. And for the people who do, have at it. Do what you do, people getting outside, enjoying themselves a little bit more. You seeing it, kind of seeing some of the anxiety relax on people's faces and things, man. A lot of people, employers trying to get back to normal. Yeah, that's what I got. Where we at with it, Who?
Don't want to go back to work. You just said people getting back to normal. Hopefully we don't get back to that normal too soon.
They were talking about that on BMR.
Yeah, it's coming, man. They
How a lot of
formulating a plan
people
now.
not going back to work. Yep.
I can see it if you're working face to face with somebody, but I never have to see the people I'm working for. What's the point of it? It don't make
Well,
sense.
one of the things that they say is that a lot of, like I was seeing like some of the big bank CEOs and stuff saying that it builds team camaraderie and everything to be together. And if you think about it, I don't know.
It does a little.
Right, because I was just about to say, I remember when we was doing Zoom, we hated it. And it was a different energy when we was together. So
But am I being productive in my job? Because that's the ultimate goal of the job.
we was being productive podding from home.
Well, I think that's a little.
And we did more.
Well, our job was to have team camaraderie. Me answering a phone for customer service is not for me to have team camaraderie. I just have to be nice to this customer.
Yeah.
So
but
we
also-
need to be.
But like,
we need
for
to have
instance,
this
like some
for
of
this
my
to be
management
good.
has changed. And I don't know them.
I feel
They don't know me.
Yeah.
So like when they
We
giving
did
you
hire people we
directives,
never
you don't know
saw
how to take it. You don't know how what to expect. Because sometimes that come from being face to face. So sometimes, I mean, I'm with you now. I don't want to go back. Like I can work from home and just pop in here and there. But I see
get
what
it.
they saying with the camaraderie
I
part.
think it's neat. I don't care about the camaraderie part, but I think it is needed for that purpose of there are some people we've hired and we've never seen before. So stuff
and they
like
don't
that,
get the expectations. Like think about it. You knew you get hired. You start going into training. You don't really you ain't got you ain't got a lot of people to talk to. Sometimes you learn stuff on the elevator. Oh, do this, or hey, be careful with it. There's a lot of things that you learn sometimes by being in there that you're not getting being at home.
Send them new people in there, not me.
Well, see, would you think it'd be better off if they all just had like certain days?
I
like
think
if
that's gonna
your
happen,
side,
and I'm
like,
cool. I'm actually cool with
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a certain group
Yeah,
go in.
I'm cool with
and
that.
then-
I eventually think that's how
Yeah,
it's
that'd
gonna.
be
I
dope.
think it's gonna be
Stagger.
probably if a phase in. Yep,
Right.
I think it'll be
'Cause
like
to
that.
keep everybody from going in at the same time.
because we
you know
can't
what I'm
have
saying?
all of them people in one spot. spot.
Yeah,
like
man,
that
you got a
little
big
cluster
building,
like
man.
that.
There's a lot of people in that one building.
I don't mind. Give me a day or two. I'm fine with that. I don't mind going to see and being around people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I miss it, but before COVID, I was doing Mondays and Fridays at home.
I'm hating.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for me. But I miss it. I miss potlucks and team meetings.
I don't miss potlucks no more. Not no more. I
always
missed it
got
at the
ours
good
catered,
time.
though. We always got ours catered.
Yeah,
so it was like we were just going, whoever was running the meeting, pick.
Nigga, our shit was coming
With
from
it.
anywhere.
No.
Our shit
You have a
was-
little
that
bit
shit
from
was-
Miss Sandra house.
That shit was good. As
Have a
fuck, though.
fuck that
then-
shit up.
but then-
You know, women, I don't eat everybody food. Shit. As long-
Have casserole.
Now it is some
goddamn.
things I ain't gonna eat, like greens or potato salad. I'd be a little iffy on some of that, and it depends on who it come from.
Who
But
it come from? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like somebody, it's always that, who made that? Oh, no.
Yeah, they don't wash their hands.
Nope.
Yeah, so yeah.
Y'all used to feel bad for the people whose stuff was still sitting up their hole at the end of the day.
No, what I would do, I get it,
I would get
but I
some
throw
and
it
just
away.
don't eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't eat it. Yeah.
Y'all niggas nice. It used to be some whole pans. Up
they
at
come
the-
out your trash.
One little corner.
Oh, you didn't like that
Oh,
potato
it
salad?
never in my trash.
Why your
I
plate
always
turned
throw
over?
it
Yeah, you gotta
forward.
turn it over. Yeah.
It's just like at the Thanksgiving dinner. You don't like some shit, you just fold the plate up so nobody see what you ain't eating.
When Aunt Karen been made that shit that nobody want.
Yeah.
You got
God,
big
why
ass
she
chunks
insisting on making a potato salad?
with whole potato.
God
You ain't
damn.
put a whole potato.
Sweet potato
in?
casserole.
Just cut the
one
potato
sweet
in
roll.
half.
This ain't baked potato. What you doing?
Right.
Put that shit
But man,
aside.
the week was good, man. Week been cool. Week been real busy. Be careful with your pray for. I pray for busy weeks, and it's been busy, so I can't complain about it. Actually enjoy it, and hopefully it continues. So my week been cool, man. Been good. How about you, Todd?
Pretty good, man. I learned something this week. I think I want another kid, bro.
Oh, have fun.
Yeah,
Why
I know
though?
y'all, because Taylor's growing up on me, man.
Taylor's still a baby.
No, she's not, bro. I mean, and it be the most weirdest stuff that you realize, like, damn, they supposed to do that.
Yeah, she getting at that stage.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, and he literally opened the garage, opened the car door, got in, and closed the door, and put herself in the seat, scrapped herself in and everything.
Waiting for you, like, where you at, Dad?
Like,
You
Dad,
late?
come on, get in the car, I'm ready. Like,
Why you so slow?
Yeah,
right.
I can understand that.
Right, so it's just like one of them situations, and then she jumped in the pool because I had my swim lessons all day yesterday. She did that for the first time. Like, damn,
So last week she was scared. This week she jumping in.
jumping in that bit.
Quick turnaround in
that's
the
dope.
week.
Right, so yeah, man.
But have fun.
Dez,
Have
take
fun
notes.
Trying. Have fun trying, man. Go home and try.
Hey, you know,
All you gotta do is try.
Steph Curry with the shot. What?
Go home and try, guys.
I'll tell you, Joe. How about your week, man?
Man, it was a cool week. The wife birthday week, so we in
Turn
birthday
up.
mode.
Turn up.
Happy birthday.
Turn up.
Big happy birthday.
It's surprising you said that. I was listening to Malcolm Gladwell, and he was probably Taylor might not ever learn how to drive or need to.
Yeah, Uber and
This is
all
very
the
true.
scooters and everything.
But now they
Self-driving car.
yeah, self-driving cars, because he did a whole podcast in a self-driving car. It was in San Francisco or Phoenix, and you do it on your phone. They come pick you up and take you wherever.
like the Jetsons, real life Jetsons.
Real life.
It's getting like
It's
that,
getting
man.
like
That's
that.
why I was saying too when I was looking at that little Tesla car. Domino's got that new Neuro
Yeah, the Neuro
thing
delivery
that it's
pizza
gonna just
thing.
pull up and
Right.
drop your. You come out there and get your pizza out the door. Like we getting into them times, man. Like we finna see technology go crazy in the next couple of years.
Nigga about to be real life living in Demolition Man.
But just imagine like not having to drive. I mean, no more DUIs, no more car accidents. We just seen those 10 kids
Man,
coming
that
back
shit
from
was sad,
vacation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Died in a car accident.
Yeah. Right.
So
Yeah.
and then think about all the people we know that maybe they passed. Or
But you think that stops? Because malfunctions and shit like that's gonna happen. It's
I'm-
gonna-
I think eventually once the kinks get worked out.
Yeah.
Right.
what's bigger, human error or computer error?
I think human error is probably more, but shit, we know computers have glitches, things happen.
Right.
one thing they said was like the humans might fuck it up, because if humans know it's all automated cars, that's a machine, they'll just walk out in the street. Like, to stop. So
And-
let me not be cautious.
And like some of the things that's been happening with Teslas, they've been saying it's been error on Teslas, but
Right.
it's been actual. Sometimes people falling asleep and not like. You still have to be alert.
have to
It's
be
just
alert.
like being on not autopilot. What's that shit? Cruise control.
Cruise control.
Like you don't just set the motherfucker and just go to sleep or something. Like you have to be.
I know cruise control somewhat hating. You trash compared to self drive shit.
I always hated cruise control because it made me go to sleep like it made me, you know what I'm saying, not as alert. Then you ain't going up and down doing something.
That shit
Because you
made me-
just, constantly,
Yeah.
It made me feel like I was going faster than I actually was for some reason.
Cruise control.
I don't never use that shit. Like I don't
Yeah, like
never
like with the girl car, like when it get a certain distance, it breaks itself.
Right.
Like it's crazy. So technology already changed. Even in cars, like newer cars already kind of have some sense of computerization where they'll slow down, and then when the other car move over, the sensors know it'll take back off to the speed.
My car gonna bang your ass.
Look, dumbass car.
My shit is though. It's gonna bang you.
But
Dummy.
nah, yeah, it was cool. What about you though, Stock?
Dope week, man. I had to go to Jordan cheer camp this week. We did that Wednesday. Went up there, man. Had a good time, man. It was cool. I don't know why I'm like excited about the high school cheerleading
Why
thing.
you ain't call me on that, B?
Oh man, it was kind of it was early morning, boy. We got up, had to go to Huntsville. That was like, man, we got up about 5:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock.
Oh, man,
We was
you
out
ain't
of
had
there.
to call me on that.
Was tired, man. But overall, it was pretty dope week, man. Had a good time with that. So yeah, that was really my week for real.
You be over there cheering? You got some pom pom?
Oh no, Logan
I
do it
seen,
for me.
Logan got it covered.
Yeah, Logan got it covered. Man,
baby.
everybody around us kept saying, "Oh, she knows the routine already." My girl was hopping, jumping, shaking the pom pom. So,
You got about 16 more years of being cheer dad.
And see that what I'm saying,
Ain't
bro?
gonna be like Todd
little
Gone.
stuff
but
like
I got
that,
good.
bro.
I got good experience.
Little stuff like that. Like you ain't even think like, damn, she knew this shit. You know what I'm saying? When you saw her, so yeah.
Yeah, she been watching her sister cheer for the last 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? Or where she could pay attention at least the last 2 years. But yeah,
Been watching it her whole life basically.
I want to give thoughts and prayers, man, to the people affected in the building collapse down in Florida, man. I don't know if people seen it. It was just shocking to see a whole 12-story, I think, building collapse. The last I saw was 4 dead and over 159 people unaccounted for in the building collapse. They were down near Miami. I can't think of the actual city. I apologize about that. But if y'all hadn't seen that video or that footage, man, it's crazy just to imagine being somewhere and seeing, a whole fucking condo collapse. So, and it just kind of scary to think. We go in and out of buildings and trust that they're designed.
Safe.
That's probably the last thing you think about, like a big ass building just collapsing for no reason at all. They did have reports that the building had sunk before, and that there was issues with that.
Years,
Yeah,
Been
with that
sinking
building.
since the 90s.
Yeah, and that make you think about other buildings that's close to the coastline or close to water area, swampland. Are they sinking as well? So
The I saw where
crazy,
the families
bro.
are getting upset because of how slow it's taking.
They gonna get the skin suit off them.
Oh,
Whoever owns
boy.
that. Because it was deemed unsafe in 2018.
the building was.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
deemed,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
deemed
yeah.
unsafe in
And
2018.
then,
and
instead of fixing the structure, they did some shit on the roof.
Yeah. But
Made
you know
that
what?
bitch sink some more.
All that shit probably when you go down to the root cause of it, probably got something to do with greed. Like it probably
Absolutely.
costs too much to fix it for them. You know what I'm saying? And so like I just think sometimes here, man, we get so greedy that we put like lives in danger sometimes, or we put, just for a little bit of extra change when it would have cost you,
One
would have cost you some to do it, but it also would have made you still be able to thrive as a business going forward and save valuable lives.
And then
lives and money, because you're gonna lose a lot more money
But do
in
you
these
think-
cases
do you
than
think it's
to
going
fix
to
that building.
fall solely on the insurance company?
No, it's gonna fall on the insurance company, the
owner?
whoever owns the property. It's gonna fall on a lot.
But they
of people.
probably
The
do have
construction
that
company,
big.
they gonna sue
City
everybody.
maybe because if the city said that it was deemed
what I'm saying,
unsafe,
if it-
why they still operate?
Right.
There's a lot of different people gonna have to answer questions about it.
And maybe we shouldn't have high rises on the beach.
High rises scare me in general a lot of times because, like you said, when you're in those tall buildings, you can actually feel them moving if you're at the top floor. So I don't know how you
You
feel.
can't feel them moving.
Yeah, ask DJ. DJ said when the wind blows, he feels his apartment moving.
That might
I
be
ain't
for
gonna
sure.
know
He
DJ
said
house no
that.
more then.
I didn't say that. He said that.
But some of those, I will know, like some of those skyscrapers and stuff, they are set to move. I
they
learned
are.
I learned
They
that
are.
in Chicago going to the Sears Tower, or I think it was. But they have springs and shocks on, like Des was just saying.
That shit's
for them,
scary to me.
Yeah, for them to rock and rotate because of earthquakes or anything that can happen. They're built to do that. Now I don't know if this building was built to that code. I don't know if all high rises are, but regardless, man, of the situation, man, it's unfortunate and it's sad, man, that people lost their lives in something like this.
140 homes, I believe, and you know, like it's on the beach right there. A lot of those might have been, of course, people that stayed there. Vacation, Airbnb.
I saw it was a doctor from Alabama who was, I think they said, missing it in it. So.
But it's taking so long. Like the families are mad how long it's taking because they also trying to save lives if they can.
Yeah, and it's nothing you can do about it.
They're also trying to, by the way they're taking the rubble off, is they're trying to figure out what happened. So it's a two-part thing. But fuck how it happened. If that's my, you know what I'm saying, if my family missing, get this shit off them.
One thing the guy
and
said.
we coming up on a week.
That shit could take
One thing the guy said, though, it's a 12-story building that collapsed. Yeah. So you got to pull off story by story, to get through the rubble. And you can't just go snatching shit because it could be somebody still alive up under there that you hurt in the process of trying to get them free. So
think about the building that collapsed in New Orleans not too long ago. When the building they was building collapsed, they still didn't find. I think they was finding body like maybe a year.
Yeah, remember they had a guy still like that you could see leg hanging out of it
like a long time.
That was crazy.
So, unfortunately, that shit take long, but. I get it. I want you to hurry up and get my people out there.
Right.
They probably can't, but they can't.
Right.
Yeah.
When it's your people, I can understand.
And they may not have the manpower either. Like, I mean,
well, I put it because you just can't start pulling shit up. You know what I'm saying? So they probably got out because everybody probably went down there. They probably got all the manpower they need.
Yeah, you got a big thing. Go pull some rocks up. A person leg hanging from that bed. You done pulled the man leg off or some shit.
So, man, that'll be a rough day for me though. Like if you see a hearing people like that, not them 9/11 people and screaming.
Yeah.
Dream about that shit forever.
PTO me.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers, man.
Big time.
In podcast news, did y'all see Jamel Hill is launching a podcast network with Spotify exclusively? Basically kind of highlighting black women and creators. Is going to be one of her main focuses. Like I said, the deal is exclusive with Spotify. I didn't see when they said that it was going to actually launch, but I think that's a dope move for Jamel Hill and the genre of podcasting.
Yeah.
Super dope for everything she been through.
Definitely dope, yeah. I feel a way, though. Why it got to be all women? Why can't be men included? I feel a way.
I felt that when I heard that too.
I was thinking that song. Everybody
I
can't
ain't
be
that mad
included.
about it though. I ain't that
I'm
mad.
pissed off about it.
You pissed off about it?
Pissed off
I
about
questioned it. I questioned like why.
But seriously though, that just goes back to like that stuff when you be saying, man, shut the hell up. It was some you put in the group this week, man. The shit made me so mad. When Buddy was talking about how who that was, she looked like the track chick.
Oh, the track girl. That was I think Stock had.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, shut up, bro. This is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So
It's crazy. She running for the man and for the schools, and she running for herself and her family, like she said, man.
And that's what, like, if God give you a talent, man, what I'm supposed to not use it because it don't fit for you? Like, that's her talent, man. Use your talent.
Man, when you looked at Buddy and his old pictures,
man,
you knew
they
exactly,
told his ass to shred.
Yeah, but they told him to shred.
Once he get to shut the fuck up, I ain't gonna look because I already know what he is.
But fuck him. Shouts out to Jamel Hill, man, on the
Definitely
power
shout out
moves
Jamel,
and giving women platforms and you know to grow their voice.
I have a question
in this industry.
I love Jamel here. Since Sports Center days and all of that, but her past few couple of things haven't really panned. Like I thought the show with her and Carrie Champion was gonna go. It really ain't paying out for real.
It was on some weird.
It was on a weird channel,
Right,
and that's why you got to
Vice.
know,
Everybody
like,
ain't have Vice,
like
you know what I'm saying?
you can't take the first, you know what I'm saying, offer. Yeah, like nobody going to, but that's how Deezus and Mero, they started on Vice. If you got it, they'll find you, but it just wasn't it.
Is it? Could it be indicative of the times? Because although Deezus and Mero's just did it recently, they kind of started on Vice kind of before it. Like things are changing.
Yeah.
So like a TV show now might not on a regular network might not be the best thing. Maybe on a HBO Max or something like that. Maybe, but
there's a little bit, and then
that
like,
show on
and then like
HBO
you say all the time, it's so much.
it's so much content. You fighting to get attention and
good, just not enough.
Yeah.
But see, that's what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
it was good if she got this whole deal with Spotify. So I guess they looking at those numbers and maybe for them it did go, or maybe they think that coming to Spotify you're gonna go even more.
But I really do think that ESPN kind of, blackballed
it. I can see
because if that show with her and Carrie Champion on HBO, they still on the air right now. Definitely,
Think so?
no doubt. Because it was a good they have access to all of the athletes. LeBron done been on the show. The Rock done been on the damn show. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like they have access to these celebrities or whatever, and they can get these interviews. It just was on Vice.
Is there a show like that on TV?
A sports show?
like them. They just something that fits that mold. Two ladies having access, or two men even having access to all of those type, other than a Bill Mayer, but he's on a different type of thing, like athletes and actors and all of them coming to your show. Anything like that on TV, on any channel. I just don't think that fits TV. It's more podcasty.
The Shop
is different though. They put a different twist on it.
And it ain't just those two people interviewing these people. They just come together and have conversation. Maybe Maverick is the only constant there because LeBron is not always there. So
right.
Maybe, and he's not always just interviewing.
Yeah. And LeBron being like, you always want to hear from LeBron. So LeBron is the star of the show. Don't get me wrong, right. But you always want to hear from him because he outspoken and all that. But it really is. It ain't a barbershop feel, but it's different than just a regular interview. So they really just be shooting the shit.
So if they went and made Beauty Shop with them two hosting it, you don't think it'll go?
I don't know what Beauty Shop is.
If Care Champion legs out, yeah.
I'm just saying,
So that's the only reason it's gonna do it because of legs out?
Well, yeah, but I don't think they want that. I don't think they want that for the simple fact that they talk often. The Shop is 6 episodes a year or something.
Yeah, you barely.
So they talk often. I'm saying
in
their style, the style that they do. I think they're completely different from the Shop.
Okay, you heard the idea here first. So when you sit on HBO, I want my credit. You bitch, you know what I'm saying?
I think it'll be
dope.
You
can come and do it at the Content Factory, ladies.
I think it'll be dope in that.
They can. Never mind.
Exactly. Come on, you can have it.
Yeah, you can make it your beauty shop. This is where you can shoot your beauty shop.
But I think that would be dope in addition to what they're doing with the Spotify. They still need the Spotify because they want to talk every day or every other day or however often they talk, and not just 6 times a year.
And that's why I say I think if it's on HBO Max, they'll still be filming and doing that show now. Because like you said, they talk every day. It's just like us. We're gonna do an episode, so we're gonna put one out. It doesn't matter, and that's like with them. So,
but HBO Max ain't gonna take us because we do that.
We come to HBO Max. Just wait on.
Unless they get a podcast. Y'all get a podcast.
Nah, HBO Max, they'll be here.
Well, yeah, we coming. Yeah, trust me.
We ain't got too much longer.
Right.
Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart are actually going to commentate the Tokyo Olympic Games. I don't know if y'all saw that, but they're coming to the new exclusive. It's going to be exclusive to the Peacock streaming platform. I'm not really sure.
It's on here.
Yeah,
that's a NBC's
streaming platform. Yeah, so they're going to be coming. They're going to team up to give you the Olympic highlights and different cover different events. I think it's going to be kind of big, something different. We saw what Snoop did when he was commenting on the Triller,
on the boxing match.
Yeah, on the boxing matches. And it brought a different level of entertainment to it. Yeah. Kevin Hart is entertaining in his own right. So I can't wait to see what they create.
Do you think he gets offended when you say in his own right?
What you mean?
Because he may think he's funny in every right. And not
that's a little slight that a lot of people give.
Well, what I meant,
they be taking little stuff like that and think it's
what I meant by it was he's a funny comedian. He's a funny comedian, but now I'm talking about going over to commentating sports. So he's funny and comedian, but how does that translate in sports is what I was saying.
Well, Snoop a rapper. He ain't never been on. But both of them love sports, though.
Yeah, but we just saw Snoop, what he did, commenting sports.
So all I know, he made that shit far more entertaining.
Right.
When that man got hit and knocked out,
she got the burners, baby.
All I remember is Snoop saying,
oh, Lord.
That shit was so funny to me, bro.
But, I mean, we were talking about, like, things changing. That's changing, too. Like, that regular commentating or ex-athlete, that's over with.
Hey, listen.
Unless you Tony Romo that's going to call out the play before they say it.
Man, that boy.
But I think he a part of that, too. That not being that typical old, you know what I'm saying, host of a show like that. He a little different, too.
Yeah, it's just people want to, like if you think about it, some people want to be entertained as they watch the event. Facts. Some people who like the actual sport just is entertained. You could take the comments off and they're fine because they're entertained by the actual sport. Right. But there's some people, like I said, they be watching. Think about all them game national championship parties and boxing parties. It'd be different people and they don't care nothing about what's going on. And then it'd be some people glued to it. They don't want to talk until after that shit over. So.
But football, I don't want to hear Snoop and Kevin Hart. I want to hear the Tony Romo. I want to hear the Dion.
Okay, I want to know about that.
Yeah, the John Madden.
What's the difference though? Like let's say Snoop hosts the biggest boxing match, one of the biggest boxing matches. Oh, the Olympics, the biggest probably sport of all countries. What's the difference?
I want to hear it broke down by a professional that can really break it down in a way no one else can.
I don't know, Joe. I can't give you that one, bro, because Chris Webber is trash.
But he just trash.
Booger McFarlane, trash.
Booger not as trash as people
not
like
not
to
as a person.
admit.
I'm talking about as a commentator.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes, Chris Webb is trash.
You actually have to watch the game on mute when them boys are on there.
What's the fat guy that played for Boston?
Kendrick Perkins.
He's
trash.
He's very trash. He
The light skinned guy on ESPN. I can't remember his name, but he's extra trash. Jay Williams not that great, and he be lying. But
Dummy.
but no, I want to hear from Dion and the Tony Romos and them
Because of their expertise. Of it.
Shannon Sharp.
Great at it.
Great at it.
But that's why I said that's why things like this is gonna be pivotal, and I think you'll have different options now to where you want to watch it, because you might want to hear that, but it's some people might want to watch it more for the entertainment value of it.
Yeah.
TNT.
And entertainment, like just think about it, Mayweather and Logan Paul. That wasn't a great boxing match, but it was entertaining. Mm-hmm. So sometimes people don't want great; they just want to be entertained.
Thanks.
So that's kind of what this will do.
That's what they learning too. That's what these type of things letting you know gonna happen.
I rather listen to Charles Barkley talk about the game than watch most of the game.
But Charles Barkley and them are amazing at what they do.
Yeah, they are.
Regardless
They both
of how people feel about them, them motherfuckers know.
That
They
set
know
they
that
got-
that set right
perfect.
there. At
Don't
one
mess with
point, to me, that's the best set in sports. But at one point, ESPN almost had it with the NFL shit. When it was
Tom
NFL Today?
Jackson,
Chris
Boomer,
Carter.
Chris Carter, and
I think my man
they had
retiring.
Ray Lewis on there.
My man
but
retiring kind of affected it too.
Yeah, Boomer.
Chris Boomer.
Boomer, yeah.
Yeah, like
They fired Chris Carter and never said anything.
I ain't
else about
seen that
it.
nigga
Right.
since.
I don't know what he did, but he shouldn't have
I
did
forgot
it.
they brought it up, but yeah. But no, shouts out to Kevin Hart and Snoop on that.
What you think? You think they was that?
What?
You think those football players was the NBA commentator?
I don't think that. Like I said, they weren't that, but they were close. they was getting real, man. They was really close with breaking down
I
the
don't
football.
know about really close.
Yeah, fucking right.
NFL Fox had a good show too.
No, it was not.
CBS had a good show with
Nothing
Randy and Dion.
Nothing compared football wise to what they were doing. They were getting real close to what they had going on. I didn't say they were there. They weren't them. I gave them credit for being the best ones, but they was close. But they fucked it up.
Chuck Ernie on Shaq and them boy. They on.
Yeah,
they
on a different
Right.
pedestal.
And you see what happened when you're great. They were trying to run Charles Barkley off, man.
No.
About to run
Man, that's
Charles.
just
Walker, sick of
council
you niggas, man.
culture bullshit.
Samuel L. Jackson and Danny Glover are set to get the honorary Oscars.
Honorary.
Yeah, honorary Oscars.
They never had one.
Shit, I don't know, nigga.
Use your shit.
Right.
What's the purpose of the honorary though?
Fuck, I don't know, nigga. Use your shit too. Goddamn.
Nigga, you telling me?
Did you read the story? Did you read your own story?
Do you got a story, motherfucker? Shit. Goddamn.
Nigga say honorary Oscar
Shit.
for nothing.
Sometimes just roll with the motherfucker. Goddamn.
trying to.
Yeah, shit. Well, and think about this. Somebody gets so mad about who they're asking questions. I can't even finish reading the story. Do you got one already, bitch? Let me finish. You might get the answer to your question. Goddamn, fuck.
Listen.
Ding, ding, ding.
Right. Shit.
But go ahead, finish the
Dummy.
story. Let's see who get down.
No, I don't want to no more, man. I'm sick of it.
Because there wasn't no answers in there.
Honorary Oscars for being honorary.
No, it's just their award for lifetime achievement, distinction, motion picture, science, all that shit, man. Them niggas just getting honorary, like nigga, you got that bitch for lifetime, nigga.
So
Shit.
basically, the Oscars.
It's like a lifetime achievement award.
Oscars trying to fix being
They get their
racist
star.
all these years.
No, probably not, because you know them. I'm pretty sure Samuel L. Jackson, Danny Glover got an Oscar somewhere.
I bet they probably don't.
Well, let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
Do Samuel L. Jackson and I don't know. I would think.
Samuel.
I'm just saying if they don't, then that's a travesty because they should have.
That's
it.
how fucked up the
Definitely.
Oscars is.
I know they fucked up. I'm not arguing. You got to argue with me about that.
I ain't arguing with you.
No. You just want to fight. Damn, I don't know what's wrong with you today.
Turn your
I'm trying to be your friend. God damn.
I'm glad it ain't me no more. Y'all go.
This is more of a sparring match. Y'all fight. This is a sparring match. Yeah, man. Look, do we got Oscars?
Got an Oscar in 20 what? Best supporting
220
actor.
what?
I was reading 2022 to get an Oscar.
Does Samuel L. Jackson have Oscars?
He should definitely have one for.
Oh no, they say we'll
A Time
finally
to
get
Kill.
one. Oh, y'all trash Oscars.
Yeah,
yeah,
they
like
trash.
KJ Wright said. See, I'm on your side.
Wow.
What about Danny Glover?
I know he ain't got one.
Wow.
Man, I don't want no honorary shit. Them boys too good for honorary. Take my story back.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Wow.
Guess not. It doesn't pop up.
All these
Does he have an
nigga-
honorary Oscar?
Bro, black actors is maybe like Whoopi Goldberg maybe have one.
They just gave Denzel one.
Yeah,
with
for like
Training
some
Day and
new
shit like that.
shit.
Oh, well, training
Training
day
Day,
is a little
yeah.
while, but he should have. Man, that
But
nigga
that
could
was
have
his
had
first
one for
one, though.
glory, goddamn
Right, that was
He
shit.
his
should have
first
had
one.
about 13
Man,
of
that
them.
nigga came in. He came in on fire.
And they gave Halle Berry when they sang "You're Too for Monsters" Ball
I ain't like that because
I still never seen
because
that
she
shit.
was
because
getting,
she was
I loved it. I liked it.
I thought that was a little racism in there too.
I still
So
never seen it.
you get an Oscar because you with a white man.
It was a good movie. It was a good story too.
It really wasn't.
I liked it.
I ain't never seen it,
really
so I
was.
can't
To
come
be
out.
honest, it really wasn't.
I liked it, and I got to see Hella naked, so I was cool.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie Monster Ball?
But not playing that other side. What movie would Samuel get an Oscar for? If you
Time
could
to
think.
Kill. Ain't that the
Time
movie
to
when
Kill.
he,
Time to Kill.
Man, yeah. Time to
Black
Kill.
Snake
bro.
Moon.
Black, oh boy,
You know he wasn't getting it for that one.
get your ass back in the house.
Django, goddamn.
Django.
Django.
Die Hard 3 was good as
Hey,
fuck.
let me tell
Speaking
you.
of Django, Quentin Tarantino was on Bill
Bill Maher, he was.
He an awkward, smart motherfucker.
But he had think about it.
gotta
You
look at
gotta
his
know that.
movies,
You seen
man.
that nigga moving fire?
yeah, I do. But I
Nigga
never,
shoot your ass right
but
and blood your blue. It be like that
I've
nigga
seen-
make movies like Mortal Kombat or something.
That was my first time actually seeing him sit down and talk.
Oh no,
But
I
his
didn't see
movies-
them.
They
Yeah,
should have asked him
weird.
why I gotta say nigga in all his movies.
Bill Maher wasn't gonna ask him that.
No.
We probably would. You probably would.
Yeah. Why you gotta put nigga in all your movies?
But to be fair, I don't be caring when it happened either, because it be kind of fitting the thing. Like Django.
So you mad that he
Django
said
had-
nigga?
No.
in Django?
No, it was just that it was brought. I like, damn, he kind of do put nigga in every movie, like all of them. Like that's a little odd.
Outrage. Counsel him.
Not from Dust
No,
to
not
Dawn.
the council because I love him.
Well, I'll fight for him. Not if From Dusk to Dawn. You ever saw that?
Dust to Dawn
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
good.
It's a good
Pretty
ass
good
movie.
movie.
I don't
It might
think
be
they
a
had
nigga
no
in there
niggas in there
somewhere.
for him to say nigga.
It might not be.
Yeah, I think so.
From
Get
Dusk to
your
Dawn
ass
trill.
back in my house. Why that was so fun on Black.
But I will
Snake
say
Ball.
with Django, man, that I say this all the time, but them the leads carried that. Jamie, DiCaprio,
yeah.
Samuel, them motherfuckers played that role.
Who let this nigga on this nab?
Who's that nigga on that name?
Yeah. But you didn't answer my question.
Dummy.
I'm gonna let him in there if you prepared to burn all the sheets. I didn't want Django in that bitch for nothing, did it? Joe Biden. Joe Biden is to extend the restrictions on evictions before they expire. They would do to expire at the end of the month. We've talked about this multiple times. He said that they're going to extend it, give people a little bit more time.
more money, I think.
It was weird because it was from a CDC recommendation. But nonetheless, people are going to get a more extended version and have a little bit more time for the ones who may be, affected or not being able to pay their rent. They're going to get an extension on that.
It's good and
Man.
bad depending on the side you're on.
Well, but both sides at this point should have got something where they was either the people that own the place got compensated, by the government, or the people, a couple of stimulus checks, things like that. It's just a tough one. I don't know.
I'm be
It's a
fair,
tough one.
them stimulus checks really I don't think did anything. Think about how fast they'll be gone. That's 1 month of supply.
But I'm wondering if you're a landlord, and I know there's some private landlords, but some of them are under what's the word? Under corporations and companies. Hopefully, those are the people that should be getting PPPs and things like that to
paying for
use it to kind of pad their lack of rent that they're getting.
Yeah.
So
and that's
Hopefully,
that's
but-
that's the good side. But then what about that other side? There's maybe some smaller owners who just has 2 or 3 properties.
2 or 3
who
properties
not
that
getting-
they
not
took over their
getting paid
family.
for,
Yeah. I
So
understand.
that's the good.
It was
and the bad.
long. It was loans and stuff for you to go get too.
Yeah, and I just don't want to, because I know sometimes people may not have the know-how, or even if they do, they didn't get approved or whatever. But
Because even with the PPP, a lot of big businesses took all of the money, and some of those small guys didn't get it that we was talking
I
about.
think that's fucked up too.
So
I don't know, man. Like you said, it's tough on either way, but I don't want all these people out of home because
But
that's
I
just
don't- I
going to
don't-
but does it
cause-
balance out? Because if I'm the landlord and I'm waiting on you to get rent, the landlord can probably go, like if they still owe mortgage or something, they could probably go to the banks, and the banks, everybody in kind of cahoots where it's like, cool, your
gonna leave you
tenant
alone.
not paying, you're not paying either. So maybe that extends for everybody.
Right.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
but the only thing about that bill got to come due one day.
And that's
maybe
my
one
own,
day, but-
and that's my income now. What if that's my only income? I can't go buy food now.
That part.
Right.
I can't
That's
go buy
true.
food. So
That's true.
You know,
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah, then I don't have to kick them
That's
out.
a
but
good
I
way to
can't
look at
eat. So
That's a really good way to look at it. This week, Derek Chauvin finally got his sentence. He's sentenced to 22.5 years in prison for the murder of George Floyd. A lot of different reactions, some outrage, some pleased with it, just depending on what you think or how you see it. But I just want to bring it up and see how y'all felt about it, what y'all emotions was seeing him get convicted. They did say if good time and time already served, things like that, it'd probably be more about 15 years. But what's y'all thoughts?
I was a little confused by the outrage. If just going off past history and what he was charged for, that's what we all thought he was gonna get about 20 years.
Did y'all see the judge before he read the verdict? What he said?
I didn't watch it.
He basically said, and I'm paraphrasing, that he definitely had sympathy for the Floyd family. He can see the pain, he can hear the pain. Not only with the ones that are in the courtrooms, but the ones that were outside the courtrooms all over the world, like their family. He understands their pain and what happened. He said, but also in making his sentencing, he's not going off public opinion either.
Right.
He said, as a judge, I look at the scope of facts,
Yeah.
what happened, and sentence accordingly. And for everything I've seen or read, I think they said this is the most that a police officer ever actually got,
Right.
as far as the sentencing. So
does that play a role into it? Him being a cop?
yeah, because one
It
of it
does
was
that-
abuse of power, abuse of authority.
What I'm saying is, if a regular person did that, would they be sentenced to the same amount as a cop?
I mean, according to this
to the law.
judge,
Yeah.
he said that he followed the letter of the law based on facts. So I don't know.
If he wasn't a cop, I think at best he might get manslaughter because it's hard to prove intent. It just is. If you take all the facts out of it, I don't want him to ever be free again. Actually, you know how I feel. He needs to go to the chair.
Yeah.
But but by the facts, that's right. And a regular person probably wouldn't have got 22 years because you could say that's like you fighting somebody.
It wouldn't have
they
been
end up
abuse,
dying.
and it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
of abuse of power.
So
probably.
he got that because he was a cop and should know better.
And he's still under two more cases. One for beating a kid with a flashlight, and one for the George Floyd. These are federal cases that's still pending.
So as it stands, if the sentence that he has, he get out at 67.
I think justice was served.
I do too.
I'm not for putting him in a chair, but I think he gonna in them 15 or however many years he do. I think he gonna put himself in some kind of chair.
But
I just think that's what those kind of people do.
But he's never going to be in general population.
Right, that's
he's
why I
gonna be
say
watched
himself. He
24 hours a day.
They ain't gonna watch that.
But it's jail.
Yes, they are. They
It's jail.
cannot let him in general population.
Yeah,
It's
just
jail.
like the nigga who offed himself supposedly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
he ain't got his money though.
picture yourself. It doesn't matter if you're in gym pop or isolation. It doesn't matter. You lock down 23 hours out of a day.
But I know also,
one
but also
hour of rec time.
that's great because his jail time gonna be even more. Like he's gonna be in solitary confinement, damn near.
Right, and so
for
that's what I'm
15
saying.
years.
That's a far worse sentence than
Yeah.
being in gym pop. You in that bitch literally by yourself with your thoughts and your aloneness.
I still don't.
Same,
I
and,
still-
you know what I'm saying?
and there's no more new thoughts.
Like,
It's
that
all
shit
the
gonna-
same thoughts
right.
over and over. Them hoes gonna recycle in your
For
head.
22
you can't
years.
get no more new
I
memories.
still don't want to pay for it. Shoot him.
I pay for that nigga to be miserable the rest of his life.
So
Should pay something anyway.
yeah,
Something else kind of crazy. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the NYPD, they had some officers that revealed details about an arrest quota system that they had for Black and Latino, not suspects, but just Black and Latino people in New York. It was 4 NYPD officers revealed in a new sworn declaration that an unofficial off-the-books arrest quota system led them to target Black and Latino people.
that's some sick shit.
And I don't want to hear that shit now. Nigga, you should have said something when you had to start doing it.
That's some sick. That
You went out there and you did it. I ain't about to take no job. I got to go just beat up.
But also, if they don't say nothing, do we know?
Who? No, we don't. I agree.
Right.
But also, you still did that wrong.
feel,
for all
yeah,
that time.
I feel what you're saying,
Thank
but
you
I'm
for
just
stepping-
saying,
thank
like,
you.
yeah.
Yes, thank you for stepping up and
But-
doing it. And yes, we know we've been.
And that's one of the
back in-
scariest things sometimes, like, again, when people say, oh, it's not that bad, slavery gone, no such thing as systematic stuff. You just see, man, oftentimes when it's Black or Latino or brown, like we always catch the brunt of it a lot different than other people sometimes.
Because it's easier. Because if you mess up somebody with power and money and, the voice, it's gonna be a pushback. But if you can get these numbers,
public outrage be different sometimes. When
if you can get these numbers and there's nothing said, but every job got that. I remember working at AT&T. Man, this old lady ain't need this tablet, but I got to meet my numbers. But police shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
What's right is right. What's wrong. It shouldn't be a quota.
Just scared. Like you just can.
And that's why I never could work at like an 18. I could never live up to the quota shit. I just wasn't for that.
Cause it's immoral sometimes. You're like, man, this shit ain't right. But shit, I gotta eat. So I gotta make my numbers for the month.
At sales, I never really felt like it was immoral simply because I was offering. Like I never was like, you gonna get this tablet. It was more like, hey, we got this tablet. This is what it's good at. And older people, if they use the tablet right, she could use it.
Right. And
But
I don't mean
Like I remember my mama at first didn't want iPhones and stuff. It was too complicated. Now she love it because of how easy it is to use.
Well, I don't think that's immoral. The immoral part I think about it is if you don't meet your numbers in doing that, you get fired.
Well,
That's what I'm
that's from
talking
the corporation.
Right.
Stuff.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Because I remember days when I had sales like that. I remember days I come in and had 16 sales in 3-4 hours. And it wasn't no different than the days that I had no sales. The only thing,
There was the car.
how can I help you? Right. Oh, I want to get 4 iPhones. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Hey, I want to get 3 phones. Oh, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. But then some days they call and just want to ask questions. Right. So to me, it was already set on what people was finna do. Mm-hmm. There was a couple of things you could do to mess it up, but for the most part, them people were set on what they finna do. So you getting fired really just because you're cute.
Yeah, and
you getting bad. And
that's why that's the part I don't.
But that's the sales.
Because I'm never going to sell it, immorally. But hey, old lady, you need this iPad, iPhone,
and then like warranties. Like, man, they don't really need this damn warranty. Yeah. This TV gonna last 10 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But to Ken Get point, police system shouldn't have no quotas, dog. Like that's just that's sick.
If it's not a crime, don't create one. That's why I say like the Black and Latino communities are over police. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how you less police them and
they still be safe.
Is it the chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying?
Right now, the mayors and the police chiefs in Birmingham are getting shit.
Yeah.
Because of crime. But they police the crime areas, but you get the shit for that too.
Oh, I figured out how to solve crime in Birmingham. How to solve murders.
How you solve murders or crime?
Murders.
Okay. How you solve them?
All right. So you set a number.
And you look at Instagram.
No.
Okay.
Maybe like 200. At October 1st, if you're over 200 murders, no more classic. Classic cancel that year.
And the niggas gonna want classic so bad that they ain't gonna
kill each other.
So they gonna get the 199 and stop.
Right. Hey man, we can't shoot nobody till November.
Good thing you not the mail.
Right. Then 400 niggas gonna die November 1st.
Nobody.
November 1st, niggas gonna die.
Yeah. Mac, he home. Talk about some good shit. Fuck these stupid law officials and law people. Mac home. Welcome home, Mac.
Welcome home,
McKinley.
Welcome home,
Phipps Jr., nigga.
Yeah, welcome home, man.
Welcome home, man. So I hope his case, whatever he had, was going on. I don't know the reason why he was released, but he was in there for murder, as we all know. But do you think it was some evidence that they found that set him free, or do you think it was?
I want to say years ago the eyewitness recanted. But they also said
for a long time.
They also said they tried to
intimidate the witness.
Because it was a mistrial, and I think the state looked at it and said, "Oh hell nah," and then they redid it. But
he's free.
Yeah, he free. But once you they really hated that shit Master P was doing. If you look at all them cases, it's see murder.
Right.
Now it was just some crazy stuff in all those cases. Kane and Nate, how all of these people locked up. Now these are millionaires at this point, so everybody wasn't just out shooting somebody. Come on now. So
it's tough for me to comment on shit like that. I don't, because I don't really know. I don't know the ins and outs of the cases or the specifics of it. I do a good job out of staying out of real nigga business. Yeah. Stay out of real nigga like that kind of business. I stay out of real nigga business.
But I like what we were just talking about with the police and them niggas having a quota or whatever. If the evidence is showing you that this man didn't do it, follow the fucking evidence, right? I don't think that's hard.
I don't know if they had evidence showing that he did do it too. So I don't know.
But I mean that's what people saying hey man, stop going to them clubs. Y'all different now. Y'all basically a target now. So you gotta move different. But I just believe in don't ever give the police a chance. Because they want to get you. So don't ever get them a chance.
Going back to the last story, we see they don't really need it. You ain't got to give them
Right.
one. They going to find that bitch.
They looking for it, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, them niggas dig up on the rocks to find
I'm
what
going
they
out
need.
for the first time in 5 years to celebrate my 26th birthday. Get them with murder.
That's crazy.
You know, some shit like that. You
That
never
is absolutely crazy.
Shit crazy. But I don't know. But welcome home, Mac, and glad you're home. Hopefully all is well, and hopefully you do something productive.
You think
you know
he
what?
gonna put music up?
We're going to find out.
gonna
I
see.
think he going to try.
I wonder if he's still signing No Limit.
Probably not. That contract probably.
Right.
Ripped and shredded, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully Pete looks out for him, does something for help him out, help him bring him along the way somehow, if that's what he wants.
The whole No
P
Limit
needs to do
family
that
reached
instead
out.
of buying shoes. I mean, making shoes. That ain't it, P.
Pete doing everything, man. Pete in there selling brown rice and shit.
I seen Fiend.
That nigga had
Silk,
flour.
all the
He
damn
got
bracelets.
everything. He just got in some store, but so shit. Doing something.
Yeah. Did y'all see Jasmine Sullivan post that question? What's some of the craziest things you ever did for good sex?
Boy, listen.
Somebody said they some of the responses was been in a shootout. Somebody said bought a nigga a king size bed while I was on the couch. A dude said looked her dead in the eyes and told her I'ma marry you while in the midst of a relationship. Another lady said my ex climbed 6 stories up to a hotel to get to me. She said I gave it as soon as he climbed through the window. Told him it was okay after he stole $40 out my purse.
It's only 40.
One girl said I had my
for
friend steal his dog and I helped him look for it.
Nah,
so I
that
could
was
see
the
what he
funniest
was
one.
searching
That
for.
shit was funny.
Somebody said sold my eggs to pay for his jail bun. It was a couple. If y'all ain't seen it, it was a couple different ones, and their comments was pretty
going
goddamn
wild,
hilarious.
man.
I wonder what's her answer. Jasmine Sullivan.
Fry some fish.
Shit, hilarious.
Put it on
Put some fish on the grill.
Put it on the grill. Then let that shit fall through.
I got a little net thing now, so I don't have that.
Oh, so your fish ain't falling.
Yeah, my fish ain't falling.
Did y'all see that Soldier Boy versus Bow Wow verse?
I watched some of it. Like I said, it wasn't that entertaining to me.
Who won? Dez, who won? Big
gon-
Soldier. You being biased?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dez
Yeah.
said Big Soldier.
Because he liked Big Draco. I really can't say who won. I was just kind of entertained. But I only watched, I only gonna lie, I only watched about an hour, but that was an entertaining ass hour.
That nigga said. Shit, an hour, nigga, you gotta gauge it. Who won after an hour? In your opinion, within that hour.
I can't really tell. Because, like, you know, Soldier Boy come on, LOL, smiley face. And then,
Kiss me through the phone.
yeah, but then Bow Wow come with, like, you know, a real song, kind of like, you know what I mean? Not that he didn't, because my man
Freshest
played
Amigos.
Gucci Bandana. He played that Nigga We Made It with Drake. Dun, 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 dun. But it was funny because he'll be on that bit. You ain't got no song with Drake, nigga. Why you been in the music game all these years and still ain't got no song with Drake? And I made the beat. Play it. Dun, dun, dun. So you know what I'm saying? He was just.
Sound like Soldier won.
But they
to me,
was
from what I'm hearing.
But Bow Wow was doing the same thing. Nigga, you ain't got no songs. You ain't got no song from your own hit movie, nigga. And then he'll play a song from his movies.
That
Like
nigga
Mike.
asked that nigga was it from what basketball? It was the wrong fucking movie. He asked him like, "Look, Space Jam."
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. Come on, Lil Pee. It was very entertaining.
Yeah, he kept calling Lil Pee Wee.
Lil Pee Wee. He said Lil Pee Wee mad. When I saw that clip this morning when he had dropped the.
He called that nigga
Cloud
Lil Cap
remix.
Gun. He wouldn't call him Big Draco. Nigga, you Lil Cap Gun. So it was, to me, it was just fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going there taking it serious like you might do a different kind of verses. It was,
Jeezy and Gucci.
yeah, it gave you exactly what you needed. It was entertaining. It was fun. Like we said, you want to be entertained, and it was entertaining to me.
I was doing stuff, so for it to be in the background, it wasn't like I couldn't pay attention. I might try to watch it, but I doubt it.
I guess I'm getting older and older as we come because I forgot the shit was on until it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all see that Trick versus the BeyHive? Trick Daddy.
We know who won that one.
Trick Daddy in his radio show. Well, actually, I think it started in Clubhouse. Basically said that Beyonce couldn't sing. We also know as soon as he said that, we already knew. God damn, Hooter. Shit.
By that, he means Dez.
Nigga.
Give yourself one.
See why he don't need no mic yet? God damn.
And we were just having a conversation about consider giving you a mic. Yeah, you ruined
Shit,
it.
nigga. 2 more weeks under review. God.
Pending.
He ain't meeting his quota. I'm not talking.
You going over his quota, goddamn. That's the problem. You going over your quota, bro.
Shit, god damn. Where was I? Trick on, I think it was on Clubhouse, basically had an opinion. Basically said that Beyonce to him can't sing. He said Beyonce is one of the best entertainers we ever seen. He gave her roses, but he said that he thinks that she can't sing. He said that, if you look at people like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Patti LaBelle, people like that, he said that that Beyonce, not me, Trick Daddy said that Beyonce can't hold a candle to those women that sung. So BeyHive came after him, and he doubled down on it. He said, nigga, this is my opinion. It's an unpopular opinion. I know it, but this is still my opinion. Mm-hmm. Then he was like, they attacked his business and stuff, put reviews on his business. He said that, man, y'all don't know, I came from roaches.
You don't care.
So where I'm at right now, the BeyHive attacking me ain't changing none of that, because where I'm at now is way better than where I was.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Reactions.
I think when Trick Daddy started losing his face, he started losing his mind a little bit, and that's just what it is. Like you can't say she can't sing. You can say, well, she might not be Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey, which that's arguable.
What if that's what he meant by that?
That
she
man
can't
said
sing
what
because
he
she
said,
ain't.
bro.
That man, if y'all didn't see the response, that man said I said what I said.
Right.
And I'm not scared of my opinion.
Right.
My opinion is she can't sing compared to all the names that you just said.
And the people who disagree or mad at him actually agree with the second part of it.
But also the initial reaction was, oh, Beyonce can't sing. Jay-Z can't rap.
You know how it go. Like,
so nobody listen to the whole thing. But
That's
like,
the
no,
thing.
you just can't say that.
so is that the thing that people don't listen to the whole thing? They just take that.
So then we talk
also,
about,
like, she ain't got no album out. Like, he said that on purpose to get a reaction.
I don't think so.
Maybe he meant
had
it.
to.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
he meant it. I think he meant it.
I think he just meant it as an opinion.
I just don't have a list of people I walk around with saying, oh, you know,
Bro,
what?
we make
She
opinions
can't
on people
sing.
all the time that ain't saying nothing to you.
But it usually is within a context.
But
they
you
just
said that you
said
didn't listen to the
something
whole
that
thing, so how
something.
you know what that conversation was?
And what the
I
question?
don't.
What the question?
And most people didn't.
Right.
98% of
So
people
you're
never
right.
watched it.
So
so
listen
then you
what
can't
you're
say
doing.
it's within the context
Right,
of the conversation.
No,
if you
but I'm
didn't listen
saying-
to the
No.
conversation.
What you can't
all
say.
they heard, and I'm not talking about me. I ain't put a
No, you did.
report on
You-
his whatever.
No, you just said he said
can't
that
say
for
that.
attention. Yeah. But you don't know what their conversation was. They could have been, hey, who you think the best singers? And that could have been the conversation. And that's how it came
What
up.
do you think about Beyonce singing?
Man, the man said Beyonce can't sing.
Right, we know that. But what was said? What was that in response to?
It really doesn't matter.
That's just an opinion.
She
It
can
does.
sing.
It matters. That matters.
I don't think fucking Wale makes good music.
That's just wrong.
Okay.
It's opinion.
But
it's my opinion.
But that's still not as bad as Beyonce can't sing.
If to what he's saying, the list of people, and you just said that,
You would have to say to make that similar. You would have to say Wale can't rap.
I wouldn't say that.
Some people think
Of
that.
course.
Some people think that though.
Well, they just as wrong as Trick Daddy. It might not be for
But
you,
but like you'll say J. Cole trash, and nobody agrees with you.
Right.
but he can rap.
You saying that now, but
Real-
that's not how you say it when you normally say it. That's why you got a lot of fights out there.
I never said he couldn't rap.
No, I know you haven't, but I'm saying that's not how you say it. Like if they took the clip and put it out there like you be doing,
He trash.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Griselda is trash, but they can rap.
They not trash though.
That's literal opinion.
That's the point.
So
Trick,
Trick
that's the
Daddy
point.
got an opinion.
That's the whole
No,
point
but
of
she
this.
can sing. Them niggas can rap.
I can sing.
Just
I
because
can
you don't
sing.
really like it, that's something different.
I know how to sing. You,
It's just bad.
See, you can't sing.
I can sing.
He can
No.
sing. It's just bad.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
But this is Beyonce. Like nobody has ever called her a bad singer before.
I've heard that before.
I've heard
to
it.
be fair,
yes,
I've
yes,
heard
you
that.
actually have.
I have
like,
heard that.
Like, remember the movie where she was on with
Cadillac Records.
Dream Girls.
what's the- Jennifer
Lawrence.
Hudson?
Yeah, Jennifer Hudson.
they say Jennifer Hudson blew her out the water.
She can't sing like Jennifer Hudson.
And that's
what Trick
Daddy's
Daddy's
point.
saying.
That's his point. You do realize you just said she can't sing
Like Jennifer Hudson.
Okay,
Same
so
thing.
Jennifer Hudson. He said Mariah
She can't
Carey,
sing in
Whitney
comparison
Houston,
to.
But
Patti
man,
LaBelle. Hold on, he
that was
made.
after the fact.
Y'all say the same
No,
thing.
he
though.
didn't.
But okay, he said it after the fact. He still cleared it up, and you still think he's wrong.
Right.
I
This is
don't
true.
care.
I'm speaking for the initial reaction
Okay.
of just.
I think
Beyonce
you're
can't
changing.
sing.
I don't think you speaking. I think you're speaking for
Now-
the initial reaction now, but
Now when he cleared it up, all right, cool.
Okay.
But the initial thing that everybody went out to the world to say, which I need to be careful of too, like y'all said, because that might be the only part. And I'm bad about saying something and not
elaborating.
yes. So, but hey, you got fucked up.
I don't think he got fucked up.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think he cares.
I mean,
I think he might have got
it's
fucked,
really
but I
not
don't
gonna.
think he cares.
It's really not. It
I
might.
feel him though. Like my thing is, I feel him on standing on his opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Beyonce can sing. I get what he was saying to the list of names.
In comparison
he named.
to.
You know what I'm saying? And I will say this: music is a little bit different. Like they don't sing those kind of songs. They don't sing those ballads, and they don't sing those. Oh, that sound good, didn't it? That Whitney Houston, like nigga, they had songs that displayed their singing ability, like out the gate. But if you say Beyonce can't sing, what's that? If I ain't got nothing, I got you. She kill that shit.
Yeah. 1+1, I think.
Yeah, 1+1. She go nuts on that.
But didn't he also say like Jay-Z can't rap?
No. He never said that. He said that Jay-Z was like revered as like a god to New York. Like at that time before like we was looking at it like, man, we got Southern niggas that's louder than him. He was just saying he was revered as like, you know, to them, they look at him like he was the god up there in New York.
I
think that still happens now too, though. It's still some Southern people who think that way. So
I just think it's fucking trash, bro. Like, why the fuck this man have to pretty much have like bad Yelp reviews on his restaurant because he has an opinion? Like, it shouldn't go there.
It
like,
should.
that's a black business.
That's a black business that you're destroying with false ratings because you're mad at an opinion, and a respectable opinion.
Not even on that, but by somebody you don't even fucking know. He didn't even he didn't rape kids and no shit like that. This man literally has a legitimate business. It's not drugs. He had an opinion about somebody that an artist that you're a fan of that you find that his opinion is different from yours.
But that also might draw more people to go check out his restaurant.
yeah.
I would probably go check it out just to see.
If you know that the BeyHive is trashing this, just because they're the BeyHive, you're not gonna really.
You know that because you're a part of the culture. If you have, because people of the opposite race, Eastern European people,
they wasn't going anyway.
Right. They love our food.
The reason why I think he doubled down is because he knows that the people who comes to my restaurant is going to come to my restaurant.
This is true. And those people are in Miami-Dade County, but
and I'm still not gonna change my opinion. But somebody like Trick Dad, I'm not changing my opinion because y'all want to leave bad reviews. My opinion is my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard of his restaurant, but I'm kind of more eager to see if it's good or not, and to see what the lemonade like.
The BeyHive. I will say the BeyHive. The BeyHive won't stop me from trying. I tell you that.
Outside of us is what I'm saying. Like
big hand.
We know like what it was.
We are the majority.
Like we all know that what it was about. Somebody who don't know, who's outside of the culture, they see that that's a bad ass review.
You think he care about that though? Trick Dad, like looking at what Trick Dad. You think he care about that?
No.
He probably
no.
Exactly.
That man doubled down on that shit so smoothly.
That's why exactly it don't matter to him. So I can't.
And he kept saying like, "Shit, I called her the greatest, one of the greatest entertainers of all time. I'm putting up there with Michael Jackson and Prince and shit of one of the greatest entertainers. But y'all mad because I said she can't sing as good as these other people,
which she might agree with. Who knows?
That's crazy, bro. Like you literally tell them something good before you tell them, hey. That's just like you go to. You
can't say nothing bad
bad
against public opinion. And then he even said, "I know my opinion is unpopular. It's not a popular opinion." So, speaking of,
did y'all see that? Where Usher hurt T-Pain feelings?
He went and cried in the car for like 5 years.
Another.
He cried in the car for 5 years or whatever.
But
hey man, like I don't know. I don't. That just seems very weird that a man can hurt your feelings for 5 years.
But if it's somebody that you look up to, you know what I'm saying?
Come on now, Mr. Grudge Keeper.
Right. If Michael Jordan,
Mr. Grudge Keeper.
Freshman year, I don't fuck with that nigga.
I don't fuck with that nigga. What he did? Man, that nigga said my shirt was trash. Mr. Grudge Keeper.
If Michael Jordan tell me I can't hoop, I ain't gonna stop wearing Jordan.
If you thought you was good at hooping, you might.
Yeah, but you're not good at hooping. So like you're not. That's not gonna be that's not equivalent. Like you just said, I can't sing, right?
See, I'm finna be mad for 5 years.
It sound about right. You got some little grudges that you hold, Mr. Grudge Keeper.
I don't have any grudges.
Yes, you do.
As of right now.
Today, I can name one
that you could think of.
No, not a current grudge.
I can name one.
Yeah,
well, it's right. It's not current. It's from a long time ago, and you still hold that grudge.
We were just talking about it.
It's still current because the bill unpaid.
We were just talking about it for the pod.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, see, that nigga changed his mind.
Now that's been years.
Nigga nuts, man. This nigga's going back nuts again.
Dummy.
That's crazy.
But we was talking about the BeyHive. Beyonce, Jay-Z celebrating the 25th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt with the NFT. We talked about this last week because of him and Dame going back and forth. It's been a lot of still more speculation on what that is and what's going on with that. But Jay-Z is celebrating the debut album, A Reasonable Doubt, 25-year anniversary coming up.
And they did say that Dame does still own a portion of Reasonable Doubt too.
That's crazy because I thought they sold 50% twice. And if I can add.
Well, they say one is like a LLC and one is a something else.
And then,
I got that. I'm going to be honest, I got that from Joe Budden them. They were saying somebody said ice or fish, whatever the nigga name is.
Fish.
I remember.
Ice JJ Fish. Okay.
Dummy.
Man, both of them niggas sound just alike.
Yeah.
But I will say that he said somebody reached out to him and told him exactly how. One is like, what's the name? Rockefeller LLC, and one is like Rockefeller Inc. or some shit. And he owned 3/4 of that.
Gotcha.
But I thought Jay-Z got Reasonable Doubt Masters back. When he
He
sold
do,
Rockefeller or
but the
something.
portion.
But that 3/4 portion is under LLC
Some of
or
the
something,
shit.
which
Say it all
I don't know, man.
Dame
Go-
still has some
Yeah,
of it.
Dame still
Somehow,
got some
Dame
of it.
still got
Dame
some
still
of it.
Well,
He was
if-
just trying to sell off his portion.
Yeah, if that's what he want to sell, I don't see no
But
problem
Jay-Z
with it.
still like, no, nigga, no, you
Nah, you
ain't
can't
selling
do
none
that.
of that shit.
Right.
You can't tell me what I can't sell of mine.
Apparently
Hey,
so.
sometimes when you're a big dog,
Yeah,
man,
that
you
shit,
That's true,
there's some
too.
ins and outs. They probably had it in the contract. You can't sell this, nigga.
That's crazy. You sell it and have to give your money away.
Right, because
sued.
like look at it like this.
Yeah.
He sells his third for $1 billion, but the other 2/3 is worth, in Jay-Z's mind, $400 billion. Nigga, you undersold me. So how you can't sell a third for $1 billion and then expect to get $400 billion for the other 2/3?
But if he feel like it's my third, I can sell this bitch for $50 if I want
Yeah.
to.
Not if you fucking up the business of the total thing.
If it's my third, I can sell
you
it for what the
sell
fuck
how
I
you
want
wanna
to sell
do
it
it.
for.
maybe in that contract you can't.
Like you can sell your seat
my
right
point.
now for however much you want. I would advise you to sell it for a few billion. But if you wanted to sell your seat for $300, then cool.
That's because that's our contract. But in their contract, we don't know.
But if we're
Jay-Z's side
going
because-
off the pretense of him having a third. Yeah.
Yeah, because whoever he sell it to could basically do whatever they want to with any
Right.
Rockefeller music, so they can license it to whoever they want to.
Which is why it plays a
But,
bigger part.
but
in-
once
Yeah.
once it gets big like that, can you really sell it for what you want to? Because I don't think you could sell an NBA team for what you want to sell it for. Like, let's say you want to lowball it and sell it for $1 million. NBA ain't letting that happen.
Well, no,
That's
because-
my point. And they can't.
well, but that's pre-regulations. Like that's all in the contract.
and
That's
what
all
I'm
in the
saying.
terms.
That's what I was saying. Like he can't sell it for this. This is not enough. We need you to sell it for more than this in order for
If
it to be
that's
viable.
predetermined.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I can get
Man,
it.
he better. His only option is to take Jay-Z lowball offer, or like Todd say, get that shit back to the court because Jay-Z got enough money to fight the shit over and over, just off principle. Not a nigga petty.
Yeah.
So he don't care.
File some more paperwork.
I don't know if Dame like
Paperwork on
got
paperwork
it like
on
that.
paperwork.
And Beyonce gonna come with another album soon, so that's another $1 billion he got to play with. So
But congratulations to the 25-year Reasonable Doubt. I never was a big fan of it. That's just
I never liked it. 2 or 3 songs.
So,
Still to this day, you still don't like it?
I still
what's,
don't like it.
is it? So is it in your top 5 of Jay-Z albums?
No.
Okay.
Definitely one.
Not mine either.
Top 2 for me.
Top 2.
Top 2.
Top 2 Jay-Z
Black Album
albums, yeah.
Blueprint. Black Album Blueprint.
Get that nigga for his opinion. I see it.
2?
Black Album. Black Album Blueprint 444.
That's almost like
What you got, King?
that's almost like Big at one.
Biggie trash.
Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy.
There you go. Big at not trash.
He's not trash.
Get him Biggie Hive.
He's not top 5 to me, but he's not trash. Top tier.
He in my top
tier
5.
rapper. But
He in my top 5 all Prince.
top 2?
Top 2 Blueprint in that one.
What you got, King?
Name
Tell
something
us what
better
you
than
got.
Blueprint and Reasonable Doubt.
Black Album.
Black Album, American Gangster.
American Gangster, man.
Volume 2.
Not in my opinion.
444.
Stop getting mad
That's
about
3.
somebody else's opinion. That nigga frowning his face at somebody else's opinion.
Top 2.
And he got the craziest
And he
ones
mad
of them
at,
all.
and he mad at Trick Dad opinion.
Right.
Nigga crazy.
Oh
Never
my
mind. I guess
God.
that fits the bill. You be mad.
I feel you though. I feel you. Now you're gonna be mad at him for 5 more years.
Right.
Well,
Hold that
no,
grudge.
actually, Todd's been having the beef with me for about 20 years.
Now y'all been beefing for
Since
a long
that
time.
math homework in 12th grade.
I got that nigga out of school. He mad at me.
I don't understand it, bro.
But when you think about it, maybe it's maybe it's a little something there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I get it.
Yeah. I don't know why Todd don't like me, but it is what it is. We function. You don't have
I mean,
to like your
sometimes,
coworker.
like-
Why you say it definitely is? Like I thought when you say it definitely is, you know
Right.
definitely
I mean,
that there
You
is.
got an issue with me, brother?
Hold on. Time out. Both of y'all pause. I wish Dad could mute y'all mics. Both of y'all pause. This is between me and Hooter. Let's think about the the viewpoints. I want to take Tub viewpoint. Man, this little nigga do my homework.
I'm getting this nigga out of
And now
school.
he want to be tough with me. You know, like the little nigga who do your homework can't be tough with you, right? So that's Tub viewpoint of it.
Nah, who?
Okay.
In this game.
Okay, so that's why I already spoke for you. Nigga, I already spoke for you. Nigga, I got you out of school. I already spoke for you.
I can do my homework, nigga.
Nigga,
Come pick my bag up. when we
nigga
get
without
to
me,
UAB.
you'll be sitting in front of the
Yeah,
corner
bro,
store.
like,
Come pick my bag up, nigga.
Huh?
you got an issue with me? I don't know.
No, you have an issue with me.
Nigga, you paid me $30.
No, it was off the strength.
For that math homework.
It was off the
I'm
strength.
trying to make you look better, man.
Man, that nigga knew I was gonna beat him up if he ain't in the homework.
Man, that nigga 6 foot. He can't beat me up.
You know they ain't
my
play like
homework.
that.
Nigga did my homework.
So yeah,
I was helping.
Nah, nigga, no.
top two. Bro.
I'm just talking
I was
shit.
phoning a friend.
Top two.
Yeah, but top 2 album.
No, that's just it's
Blueprint,
not
Reasonable
not
Doubt.
good.
I'm gonna be
444.
honest. What's on Reasonable Doubt?
Dead president.
Feeling it.
Feeling it.
Whose World? No.
Whoa.
The song with Nas on there. I forgot. What the fuck the name of that song?
What was Streets was watching based on? Was it based off Reasonable Doubt? The Streets was watching DVD movie.
Yeah.
That did.
Man, Jay-Z
That
got
shit was
some,
live. I love that though.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man, my thing with Jay-Z. And they got some live ass shit, but like a whole body of work be hard for me sometimes.
American Gangster.
Especially his early days when he was that little I hated that little rhyme pattern of his.
I'm more of the.
That's
the-
what a lot of
presidents.
reasons. I said dead presidents. That's the first thing
I
I
ain't hear
said.
you say that. My bad. But yeah, Dead President. That's a live.
This is not a classic album, man.
It is based off history. Based off what
Can't
everybody
knock the
think.
hustle. That was
shit
hard.
Live, fool.
Brooklyn Finest, okay.
Bring
Dead
it,
Presidents.
Man, look
Feeling
at some
it.
of them hits Volume 2 got, fool.
Go to
Look at
American Gangster.
American Gangster.
American
Yes.
Gangster was pretty
It's
hard.
just more.
American
it's up
Gangsters
to
don't
date.
have a skip. Not one.
444 don't have a skill.
Shit, Watch the Thrones is better than Reasonable Doubt.
You drunk?
Now he just admitted. Now he said 444 don't have a skip, but 444 not in his top 2.
That's just wrong, man. I'm just.
But you know what? At the end of the day,
Opinions can't be wrong.
that's
that possible,
I
bro?
don't think opinions could be wrong.
They can.
Good or bad.
my boy. Now you know he been real consistent with that.
Well, he's just wrong. Like he always wants to. And you're just wrong, nigga. Opinions can't be wrong. That's
Nigga.
why the definition of opinion
Man,
is what you think.
man.
Okay, so if I come out and say, man, I think goddamn Chris Paul better than goddamn Magic Johnson ever was.
That's your opinion. There's probably some little kids who think that.
No, that's probably wrong.
It's probably
I'm
wrong.
with him though. Like
It's probably
Man,
wrong.
it's
but still your
nostalgia.
Run the
man.
greatest.
It's nostalgia.
wrong.
You can argue that. You can't. I mean, you.
Nah,
you
but you
wrong,
could.
But
And
you
I
can argue that.
wouldn't call somebody wrong for saying it.
Yeah, no.
You
That's too
understand-
good, but
you
that's
understand what they're saying, but you also respect. what
Penny
they're
Hardaway,
saying.
the best shooting guard to ever play the game.
He was a point guard.
Here's a point guard.
Okay, best fucking point guard to play the game. Fuck yeah.
Dummy.
Barring injury, he maybe could have been.
Brandon Roy.
Nigga, I'm not
before he
saying
got
could have
hurt.
been. He was.
Brandon, well, you're just wrong on that.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Opinions can be wrong.
Right.
I said that, yeah.
I just don't think.
But
you can
man,
argue
I want to
with them.
argue against me trying to.
But I think
And I just don't think if that's your opinion, cool. I think you're wrong.
I
but it's
think
still your
with
opinion.
Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic, like people just love it not for the music. It's for
You're
some
wrong.
other reason.
You're wrong
This
about
is a good
Illmatic.
album.
Now, I keep
It's
telling
okay.
Illmatic, and it was written. Them first two
first
off
two
Nas
Nas
album, probably
album.
the best Nas albums.
These are facts.
And he was killing Jay-Z on both
of
those
them
two
up.
albums.
All right, but also let me say this: with Illmatic and
It was written still mad.
Reasonable Doubt, I had to go back. I didn't listen to it in real time.
I don't care what you say.
And when you go back from listening to Money Ain't a Thing and then listen to all the Reasonable Doubts,
That's a dope ass album too.
That's
That
volume 2.
No, I'm talking about the JD and Jay-Z album.
that's volume 2.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I think it's Money and a Thing.
I just said that. That's the name of the song.
But I'm saying no. It was an album, right, with Jay-Z and JD.
No, they had one
they
song.
had a
I had
song.
that one song.
They was riding
Said,
horses.
"Ow, that nigga just made something up, then."
That was
I was living that.
that was Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Kels tripping.
You got a little too excited when you
that shit
said
was
that.
tight, too, though.
When you said that nigga, you're like, "Kill."
That nigga closed his eyes and said,
That shit was
"Chaos."
tight, too.
Whoa.
So,
I wanna give a-
So
I want-
R. Kelly get out right now and have a free concert. Y'all going? I saw that on the Instagram.
Shout out to Trader Truth, man. Trader Truth opening a new
What's
ice
that
cream
shit called? Stream East Line?
That's when you go watch it at.
stream.
You watch it, watch the Kels on
I ain't
Street
watching
Beats.
that shit.
They say Ramba did that.
Ain't
Not
gonna tell
R.
nobody
Kelly.
I
They
watch
say Ramba did that, not R. Kelly.
I ain't posting nothing. But I'll be out there
That's a
today
lot
for
of
about 2
music,
hours.
man, that you just can't even use. That you got to kind of.
That nigga could never have one of the best verses.
Booster was playing that shit. That nigga said, "Fuck y'all."
Fuck y'all. That's a funny dude, bro.
They say Boosie the neediest nigga on Instagram. Goddamn. The neediest superstar ever.
Trey the Truth though. I want to give a huge shout out to Trey the Truth, man. He's opening a new ice cream store that will hire youth with special needs down in Houston, man. Anybody who ever seen Trey, I know a lot of people may not know who Trey the Truth is. If you don't, look him up. But for us, who's real big in music, Southern hip hop, Texas hip hop, which is its own different culture. Trey the Truth is a pioneer over there, and people like him and Slim Thug and others, they have been doing a lot of good stuff in that area. Trey the Truth has been real up front. You've seen him in some of the George Floyd cases. People may not pay attention. He be right there in the back. Has always been up front. And just stuff like this, man, using your platform, man. We talk a lot about people not being good at something, not being good at that. They was messing with the track girl about being looking the way she looked. Sometimes it's just about having that platform to use your platform for other people. And this is just dope, man. I wanted to make sure that we highlighted Trey the Truth on that.
Nah, he been doing dope stuff for a long time now. And like you said, like it might not get as much coverage as, if he would have shot somebody or some bullshit. But he been doing a lot of dope shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to say Houston, don't they have like a trade day or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. They need to, man.
He have his own trade day as well.
It didn't matter what it was. That man on the front line every time. For his city.
Yeah, for his city. Right. And that's just dope, man. Like, that's what I think. To me, that's what I feel like life is about. Me and Dez talked about this a lot. I think it's something cool about building something and sharing it with other people. It's not about building it and keeping it and hoarding it. Selfish. It's about building it to give it away. If you build $1 billion, you should be giving a lot of that charitable away to other people who trying to build. And I think that's what a lot of the world sometimes is missing. It's a lot of people doing it. CNN was highlighting this lady she was on there a bunch of different times, but she got this nonprofit over in Los Angeles. She ain't got no money. She used to be an ex-drug addict. She was like, she still struggles sometimes with her anxiety and drugs and stuff. But every week she set up a food station to make sure the homeless get fed. They can get haircuts. They can get their hair done for women. And she just do all that shit out the graciousness of her heart. Yeah. And I think that's a lot of times what we missing in the world. People build all this stuff to go get on boats and private jets and planes and stuff. Right.
But homeless right down
I think the way to keep it and the way to keep yourself in good spaces and good graces is to give back to others. That's just
we've been saying we're gonna do that shit, man. We really do need to do that. Get together and go feed the homeless, some shit like that. Like shit like that is super dope, man. And just encouraging, especially from Trey the Truth, of course. But when you see people who don't have as much doing that kind of shit as well, that's
when I think it's clutch. Like people, like we talk about all the time. Michael Jordan, he don't do this, he don't do that. But like, what are we doing?
Right? Are you doing it?
Like we all got something that we can give to other people. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I think to me, this is my personal opinion. I think sometimes when you get that stuff, it's a duty to help other people. Whether that's give them knowledge, give them game, or whatever it is, I just think it's a duty to do it. So
most time, it ain't even about the monetary value. It's about your time. Like I keep telling people, man, the most valuable asset you have is your time. Everybody does say that shit. Like if you lend your time to a kid you don't know to teach him something, you know what I'm saying? That kid, who knows what you know what I'm saying, you done put in that kid going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
give your money to somebody like Trey the Truth and not Joel Osteen or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Big fact.
Trey would have let people in his church.
Right. It's flooding. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Y'all look real dry in there.
Kanye. Y'all see Kanye West is suing Walmart. He's accusing the company of selling knockoff Yeezy sneakers.
They look good. I might go buy some.
Don't them bitches look? I might go give me a pair before they get rid of them.
That's the ones I get, goddamn. Cause I ain't about to spend $8. I spend $29.
Man, I still ain't wearing them bitches from Walmart. This one ugly ass things, but they laugh. I give them.
But they ain't live. They look comfortable.
They look just
like around the house.
They different. Yeah, but
it's Walmart, so I don't care. Go out to Walmart. They whatever.
I wonder. Walmart does have a history of fucking.
Y'all see that? Did you see the picture? The Kanye West is the fake ones versus the real one.
They look exact.
They look the exact same. I done seen niggas.
Walmart got some explaining to do. I think
they're the exact same. Goddamn. So he has a case, but
you got to pat them up. Oh, oh, so they been doing this.
Oh, they been
But
killing.
Thursday, Ye filed a complaint in the Los Angeles, California. Yeah, Yay, whatever. What I call that nigga? Charlemagne, He filed a fucking complaint in the court in Los Angeles, basically saying that Walmart has been counterfeiting and selling a version of his foam runner slides, and basically they've been retailing their shit for $75.
Walmart got 10.
Oh,
nigga.
Walmart ain't bullshit. Nigga.
Yeah, Walmart was selling for $75.
I thought they was 29.
But the
Real
real
was
was
like $19.99.
Hold on, wait.
The real was 80.
Wait, I got that backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeezys was selling for the slippers was selling for $75, but Walmart was selling for $21.99 and $39.99.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But
That's all about right.
I don't know what Dez got on his screen, guys.
like he ain't pulled up nothing.
Real
serious.
mouse
orthopedic slippers.
Dez just put in shoes.
I'm pretty sure Walmart got that shit off of there until they can get them whole sellers.
Right. That's the shoes you was wearing to work. That.
You was wearing them to work?
I ain't never seen no Kanye's.
That's what they were wearing.
Them definitely got some roller coasters at the bottom of
Them Sketcher glitters.
them goddamn sliders.
Damn.
Hey, Tilt. Y'all seen what he put out there? He best father son rap duo in the game.
You right.
Who else?
Because there's nobody else really rapping.
Right. So
That was an easy crown.
You got it.
I'm the best hootie in the game.
wow. Yeah.
I think that took credit for nothing, goddamn. All right.
You got it.
There you go, Tia.
Dummy.
He had me
That Soldier Boy influence, man. So, see what I'm saying? My man, Big Draco be goddamn influencing people.
I was the first to.
Yeah, everybody want to be the first to do nothing, goddamn.
I really don't even know the second one.
I was at home thinking, who's the next father son dude? Ain't one.
Diddy and his son.
No.
He ain't a rapper though.
Birdman is. I don't know. Shit,
Diggy-
ain't nobody.
What's Diggy Simmons?
I think Lil Wayne's son rap. He was on the song. Lil Wayne's son was on the song.
Juven's son rap.
But he a little kid. Lil Juve.
Juven's son rap.
You got it, T.I.
Yeah, you got it.
You crowned him.
Crown me king.
You win.
Right. Shit.
I can't think of the
That nigga took credit for nothing. Did y'all see Tank Davis versus Gorgas? What that's his name? Gorgas? Yeah, they had
Just don't go with that one.
yeah, they had a title fight last night. Gorgas was undefeated as well as Tank Davis. Tank Davis is with the money team, Mayweather protege, one of the most skilled young fighters coming up. Him and Shakur Stevens. It's a lot of them youngsters that's coming up, but Tank Davis may be one of the most skilled fighters there is. He was fighting Gorgas, giving up. I think Gorgas was 5'11"
Close to
to Tank 5'5". Bigger reach, normal walking around everyday weight, just a bigger guy. Tank stopped him finally in the tent. But did anybody get a chance to see that fight? And if so, what's y'all thoughts? You know, I know we real big boxing fans around here.
I caught the highlight and I caught the blow that ultimately was that boy demise, and it looked like he done broke about 6 of that nigga reels when he hit him with that body blow, boy.
When he hit him with that body blow, that's when I knew it was over. Anytime you hit a nigga with a body blow and he fall, like this man
He
done
done
gave
broke
up on
something.
life.
I'm not gonna lie. From the way the fight was, Tank was in a real fight. My man, I give him all the respect and credit. That's a good ass fighter, man. That Gorgas was good, and by a lot of accounts, he was kind of leading the fight until he got dropped. And when he got dropped, it came out of nowhere. Like I thought this was going on 12, but they were giving Mayweather a lot of flack because he kept running over there talking, out talking the corner and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
If it's anybody I'm gonna listen
he
to,
actually pressured him like, nigga, this the tent and you down on these undercards. I'm telling you now. And they was like, man, nah. He was like, nigga, I'm not gonna keep it real with you. You down. You got to press.
He was
and
down.
He went out there and pressed. But did you see when the official card came out? He was never down.
oh.
But Mayweather was right. The unofficial had him down.
It was like, I thought it was like in going to the 10, it was like 75.
On the unofficial.
Okay.
But on the official card that they would have scored it from, he was in good shape. But unofficial do matter a lot.
Right.
When you fighting, shit.
Yeah.
That
Who
shit,
does the
that
unofficial?
caused draws.
Like that's just before they actually slow it down and really count what's what. But it was a really good fight for people who
Really
didn't get a
good
chance
fight.
to
Man,
see
I
it.
missed it.
Maybe
And for
catch the
him to-
replay when it come on. But it was one of the best fights I've seen in years.
Yeah,
Man,
definitely.
I just want these niggas to stop running from each other, bro. Fight, man.
For
And
him
that's
to
kinda
go up 2-weight class, they ain't go up 2-weight classes?
Yep. And this is kind of what this fight was. Gargis even said, shit, when not Shakur Stevens, I'm sorry, when Tank Davis called him and was like, he want to fight. He was like, shit, make that happen. Let's do that because these are two guys that's at the peak of their career. It was risky for both fighters because my man Gargis had all the belts. Tank was coming up to try to get it.
That's what I was going to ask.
You know what I'm saying? So they were both. This was bad for like if either one of them lose, it put them in a bad situation. Right. But I don't think after watching whoever lost, I think it would have hurt Tank more. But for Gargis, he gonna be all right. Man, that man gonna be fine.
Right. I wish it was promoted more.
Yeah.
Because this was a hell of a fight, and plus we got these casual fans that's liking boxing now. This was been a great fight to promote and have people to watch. Like, this is real boxing.
So does Tank intend on staying up? Because you say he came up to fight that fight. And if he doesn't, then what happens to those belts?
Eventually, I think he's kind of
probably stayed out.
I think he's following the Mayweather blueprint. He's searching for the fights that can be like he 25-0. Shit, Mayweather was 30, starting to get about 34, 35. Right. You know, where he started getting the bigger fights. So it's his time.
Well, when I say bigger fight, I mean
I know what you mean, like bigger weight class.
Yeah, the bigger person.
He gonna have to get the bigger fights. You're gonna have to start searching a little bit,
and that's gonna work for him fighting bigger people that often.
I don't know
the thing about Gervonta Davis.
Go bigger.
That's the thing he answered last night. Right. The question was to go bigger. Does his power transfer? He's different than Mayweather. Right. He's a power puncher.
He's a power puncher. And
you know what I'm saying? Mayweather was never really considered a power puncher. He'll knock your ass out, but he was a finesse in defense. You couldn't hit him, and he was quick and accurate. But this man got real power, and he showed it last night. He stopped the bigger guy a lot of different times.
So you say it does translate or it doesn't to him going bigger?
I think it translates.
I think where he is now, he stays there or go down. I don't because
he can't go down.
Quick.
He done whooped everybody down.
That's why I say he stayed out and make them just come get him.
That's some big boys to keep fighting.
Gervonta have to come down to fight him.
Yeah, but the only thing about going up, man, you start going up
too much.
Get a little.
I
think you start finding like Lomachenko and shit like that. Like it's rough up.
Right.
There's some big boys up there, man. So all in all, man, it was a super dope fight for the people who didn't get to see it. Definitely, if you can catch the replay, if you're a boxing fan.
I am sure called him.
I'm saying
but Butter was tagging him. He working that jab.
Good.
Butter was good, man. He was extra good. I can't even lie. Sometimes
just quick, man.
Man, it was
that nigga so quick.
Man, he was handing Tank, man. I just really got to be honest about it, man. That boy was fighting a good ass fight. I really can't put it no other way.
Fight.
He was like he hit Tank with a whole bunch of shit.
Okay.
You see that shit? Like the way he got damn buckled.
Yeah. He kind of caught a look. I mean, Davis kind of got a lucky one.
Oh. Wobble. And he ain't fight it. He like, yeah.
He knew it was.
He ain't fight it.
Get me out of here.
Yeah. He ain't want no more part of that.
That's a brutal sport. Y'all saw Blueface signed up to fight a bare knuckle fight with somebody?
Oh, yeah.
I hope he gets his ass whooped and can't rap.
He look like he got some hands, though. He look like he got a little hands, though. He look like he got some hands. I ain't gonna lie. But bare knuckle is nuts.
I hate Blueface.
Damn, bro.
You don't like Blueface.
There you go with that. All right, Trick Daddy.
He can't rap. Shit.
And I hate him for no reason.
Did y'all see this week? Big news in sports. The NCAA or the Supreme Court ruled against the NCAA, opening the door for a significant increase in compensation for student athletes.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that shit so weird and go back and forth. Like, I'm just waiting for somebody to say if they can get paid or not.
They are. That's basically
July 1st.
What this is.
Emirates was like August 1st, he's going to make it where they can start getting paid off their popularity. He's trying to put a date in real soon.
And stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. But then how did that go to different states? And
all that's on, I mean...
Well, at the Supreme, that's
right.
It's federal.
It's federal, so it's up to you if you choose to go to Kentucky instead of LA. I can't.
It's going to actually force the states like Alabama, for instance. It's no way that the state of Alabama going to allow fucking Florida to have shit that they can't have in regards to athletes.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it. And Nick Saban make that call. I'm like, hey, listen, man, y'all finna ruin me. Y'all gotta fix this.
All my kids going to LA.
Look here, Ivy.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the little post with the kid from UCLA saying, look at how much food we actually get? Like that boys had about 16 goddamn protein powders, 8 different salads, 6 different steaks, like just the amount of food they be getting fed. That shit.
Man, y'all know that.
Anything. It ain't always been like that. Because we had a meal card.
Well, yeah, but at those kind of schools they did kind of have that. They always did have it.
So it's not the
training table,
the hungry student athlete. No, man.
Well, that story has been out there, and I just wanted to kind of
like
the Michigan Fab Five. Them niggas
just wanted to debunk that.
We couldn't buy a coat,
but now they go.
Yes, you could. Come on, man.
Dummy.
Come on, like that's why I hate like that narrative.
Yeah,
because if you didn't go to school and actually knew student athletes, you would think that shit was
Well,
true.
they grew up. They came up in a different time. It was a different era. I think it started changing actually when we started getting in school. That's when it got more flamboyant and dynamic. Like that shit changed. Like it turned into arms.
And we had good shit, but we still like it. Like shit, some of them boys had some shit.
Yeah, but there was the Fab Five at Michigan basketball.
And so, Michelin, like the tire.
No, I don't think they all make it
probably
because even Jalen Rose said that shit. Like, and I don't think I feel like he's a straight shooter. I do believe that at that era of time that think about it. They were the first ones to start wearing those Nike shorts and start making it blow up like that. And that's when you started seeing a rush in it. So I think the money was there, but not like it started. Like 90s started.
Oh, no, definitely.
Right. So now what we saying, hell yeah, them boys eating like champs.
Yeah, they probably was losing money prior to.
Plus, you got friends, you got ugly girls, so you can eat.
I ain't tricked that.
I changed from what I usually say. See, can't get mad at that.
Yeah, but
ugly.
Do y'all see?
Sizes.
We talk all
Okay.
we talk all the time about what they doing with the payment of these college athletes. Do y'all see what the unintended consequence? Can you foreshadow or foresee what may happen?
Yep.
Of course. Kids with 19-year-old kids with a lot of money, stuff gonna happen. You're gonna get in more trouble. And that's the main thing. You're gonna get in more trouble. It's gonna be more trouble.
It has to be a limit. It has to. I think it needs to be maybe 30,000, 40,000 a year. It has to be a limit. You can't get these 18-year-olds $100,000. They're gonna lose their goddamn mind.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into the kid being uncoachable. You're just gonna be off the like. He's gonna lose control,
And that's definitely gonna happen. Nigga, I make more money than you.
Right.
He gonna have an assistant coach. Nigga, I make more money than you. Don't tell me to throw the ball this way.
You give a kid $300,000, he ain't even going to practice. Man, I get that. I got a commercial to shoot.
Right.
This is kind of one of the dangers that I worry about. I know it might sound crazy, but if you notice, it kind of all follows suit. I worry about it trickling down even lower to like the high school.
High school, yeah.
Yeah, because you already seeing high schools all over ESPN. You seeing these facilities that these high schools have. You seeing the way all the great players are going to certain specific high schools and shit now. They great at their high school to go to a whole nother high school. And I worry about that eventually trickling down, and now you got fucking high schoolers getting $3,000 checks and shit. Like, it just always kind of go down, and that's one of the unintended consequences that I feel like may happen. Yeah, I don't know.
And you think these niggas transferring? No, these niggas gonna be transferring. They gonna get the fuck out of there if they ain't the man. Like Alabama ain't gonna have 19 running backs that can start anywhere in the country.
And
now.
that's gonna be
if I can get paid off my likeness, let me go up here to goddamn Wisconsin or something.
Shit, let me go to UAB and then sign all the
right.
Oh damn, I started 3 games at LSU, but now I'm at UAB. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm the poster boy, so I can get paid off all that.
Imagine Coach Van to come and recruit you, being like, you know, we're gonna get you this McDonald's commercial as well.
So, you know, UAB is the biggest hospital. All you got to do is a few commercials for them. Here I come.
I'm in now.
Hey, but just think about what UAB could do with that. Yeah.
Right.
That's gonna happen.
Hey, you heard that on the Dummies. Cut the check if you do that.
They gonna do it.
We let us be in charge of the what is it?
Some run across the new goddamn billboard in the new stadium.
The development, advertising, promotion division. Goddamn.
And we can talk some sense into these young athletes because we've been them before. So, you know,
What y'all think about the Trailblazers hiring Chauncey Billups?
good hire. Where was he? Where is he? Phoenix, right?
L.A.
L.A. Okay.
He's assistant with Ty Lue.
Clippers. Okay. Good hire, I think. Seems like I like to see Mr. Big Shot and with another Mr. Big Shot and just teaching them and getting them through that shit.
Players coach. I love them kind of coaches, bro. Like,
but I don't know what to expect from him either, though. To be fair,
you called it trash in the group, Todd.
no, I was talking about something else in the group.
Oh, because I seemed like as soon as I put that bitch in, they said trash. Goddamn.
Yeah, I was. All y'all niggas was trash for some other shit prior before you put that. And then I turned around and said that could be a good fit.
I don't know.
Go look at it, but still, I think Chauncey Billups there with Dame, CJ. Who knows what they're gonna bring in the offseason.
You better call Dame quick.
bringing nothing
Hey
in.
man, listen, I want to send everything.
Yeah,
This
let me see what we can do
because
here.
Dame on the fence.
it seems like Portland.
They gotta
can't bring
bring
in nothing.
something in.
What can they bring in? Who's going to Portland? That's not that. That's the whole thing. But it seems like nobody wants to go
I think
there.
with people successful like Phoenix and people successful like Milwaukee, it makes it say like, hey guys, let's stop going to all the big markets and we can do something here to offset LeBron.
That's hard because most of those guys were drafted, other than the Chris Paul. So
Right, but I'm saying it leads the way to say that now, like, nigga, you don't have to go to Golden State. All those boys was drafted up until KD came, but the nucleus was drafted. Like,
Right. This is
that's
true.
that's a minor market. It ain't
very
like
true.
I think you can do it from anywhere now. That's why I said that's one of the reasons that I like LeBron not in it, because it gives more hope to all the other
shit,
teams.
right.
Well, you brought up the KD example. Yes, if Portland would have played like Golden State play, I'm pretty sure they can recruit somebody, but they didn't.
But they're not.
I think Golden State is more
but somebody,
attractive
like, if
when
I'm
you
a-
get 73 wins.
If I'm a mid range player, like I'm right there and I'm good, I look at Portland like they got a good nucleus. I can go there. Like how when Kawhi went to Toronto.
Well, Kawhi different. He different. He is. We don't know what that man thinks ever.
Right, but all I'm saying is I think now it's opening the door to say I don't have to go to LA or New York or you know what I'm saying. Like I can go wherever.
I feel you, but my
He
opinion
been a bum since he came to the United States.
my opinion is ain't nobody going to Portland. My opinion.
I feel you.
I mean, it could be hard as far as market wise, but I mean, if you're going there and you're trying to win basketball games,
I think
They got a pretty nice
these kids,
setup.
I think they're gonna be looking at who's there.
right?
And with Dame and somebody come in, what they need really like
They need a
3-4.
big-
yeah, 3-4, yeah.
And they
You
need
look
to
at
be-
it like, man, hey, man, this might not be no bad place to go.
Todd, what you want? Ben Simmons in L.A.
They've been photoshopping Dame.
They said he's not going nowhere.
Yeah,
They said Philly already setting it up where they want to keep him.
Honestly, if he's in LA, he in the gym more.
because that's what he be at in the gym anyway.
He's in the gym more.
He
He
be
stay
in
in the
LA in the
gym.
gym. That's what all of them little
I just-
highlights we saw. He was in LA.
Like when Stephen A. said,
I just think he lost his confidence.
yeah, and Philly is the bad place. Like Stephen A. said, and I can agree, and I rarely agree with that nigga on anything. But that nigga he's right. Philly, think about Philly fans.
They're gonna kill your ass.
If you fuck up one time, they booed Kobe Bryant.
Kobe and Beyonce.
Philly fans.
Oh, trick that ass
So
fans.
if you go in, you
Well,
can't
did
make
they boo Kobe because wasn't Kobe supposed to go to Philly and didn't want to go?
Kobe from
Kobe
there.
from Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't they have a chance to
draft-wise.
draft him and he didn't want to go there?
But I mean, shit.
I don't know that one.
I don't
I
think
don't know
because
the-
Charlotte drafted him initially and he got traded to
He got
LA.
traded, but I don't. It was something. It's some kind of comment he made about Philly. But either way, they booed Kobe.
Now, how dumb is that?
What?
You drafted Kobe Bean Bryant and trade. I want to know, Des, when you look that up, who Kobe was traded for?
24. Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody
But
bad.
It's
I
gonna be
mean,
somebody bad.
That's hindsight.
But,
Eldon Campbell.
How many people was drafted before Tom Brady? I mean, it happens.
But yeah, man. Ultimately, yeah, I think Ben Simmons stay there. He does the work. He get right, and this shit here is in the past.
Nigga, shoot like you do on Instagram.
That shit was old, but still, I think it's just confidence was fucked
man,
up.
no, I think that shit totally different because the last
Yeah,
man on the bench would come in the gym and light that bitch up. So I think it's just totally
Ain't
different.
no eyes in them. And you think about it, the fans are back in that bitch. These niggas just coming out quarantine.
That's when you realize how good them niggas be too. When you be seeing them little clips when they be just hooping with anybody, them niggas don't miss that bitch, dude.
Right.
Shoot the ball.
No,
man.
But when you got another nigga just as skilled as you in front of you, it's a little different.
Suspect, right?
Nigga 6'7" right with you.
But you wide open, nigga. Shoot the ball.
Master P, he want to coach. He say he want to join the New Orleans Pelicans as the first hip hop coach.
Nah, P.
If he take it serious. But he hasn't already. So
I mean, he always takes stuff serious.
Well, I mean, when I say about taking serious, meaning you've been coaching high school, college.
Right,
even-
Well, that's why he want to start
Right.
as an assistant. He wants to be an
You
assistant
can't
with the
start
Pelicans.
in the league.
Right. God damn.
Man, that's what P say he want to do.
Now,
Why not? He played in the league. Go
This is
start.
very true. However,
for about 4 months.
He played in the league, and that's a
also-
hard
so did
feat. We
Mark
already
Cooper.
said
That
that.
was 20 years ago. Mark Cooper. They said Mr. Cooper. Ain't gonna Mr.
Man,
Cooper.
if Master P didn't rap, he would have never played in the league. Sorry.
I don't know. He wasn't bad. I will
you
say
had
he
to
wasn't
And that
bad.
man averaged 1.5 points.
He might have did, but he was in the league, and let's not act like
Right,
this not
because
the
he's
most.
Master P.
I don't think it was because he P. J. Cole tried.
And if it was
J. Cole tried.
and if it was Jay Anderson, he would have never even got to the African League.
J. Cole tried.
Yes.
Right. He didn't make it to the league.
Okay. Because he was just that bad.
So that makes Master P that good, right?
It's because he was Master
And he
P,
hooped
man.
in college, man. Like he wasn't. Like you gotta act like these people. Like yes, they got famous
Just
for rapping.
because you hooped in college doesn't mean you deserve to be in the NBA. He didn't
No,
even
it means
start
that
in
he has a
college.
track record of being good, motherfucker. You don't
A
just.
lot of niggas do. He
think-
didn't even start in college.
I think if you get to the NBA and make a couple buckets, you're good to me.
You're good. He didn't deserve to be there.
We gotta God damn it, we gotta say
was there,
something
so
for
he-
making it
he
to
was
the
there-
NBA.
He was
God
there,
damn.
so he deserved to be there.
So why he didn't make it before he was rapping?
He was
He
always
was
rapping.
focused on rapping. Remember, he dropped out of college to rap. He left college to rap, man.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not saying that he was a superstar, but you gotta.
ain't KD.
Hold on, wait. You just said that the 10th man, 12th man on the bench can tear you up.
Yeah.
All right. Put P in the fucking gym with you. That man gonna work out on your ass.
Right. That doesn't mean he deserves to be in the NBA.
Why you think so? They just put niggas. You rap. You gonna put in the NBA, man.
Jordan, let me tell you something.
He was hot as fish grease at that time.
Man, you think professional sports care about
Niggas
you
was
being hot?
actually buying jerseys. Hell yeah. He was probably like the number
Hell
one
no,
selling jersey on the team.
If you can't help us win, we don't want you. That's sports.
You can help us
That's
make a lot of money.
that's top
I'm gonna
sport.
pay you just to sit on the bench.
You can help us make a lot of money.
Man,
You think them billionaires care about that 3 months? You about to
That ain't
make
crazy.
You know how many niggas walking around with Miller jerseys on?
They gonna walk around with a Muggsy Bogues jersey if not.
For real.
They gonna want somebody jersey.
They was wearing Larry Johnson jersey.
And it was also wearing Miller's jersey.
That was wearing. I just think he was good.
He probably made them money. I'm pretty sure he made them money from the contract, that minimum contract he got from jersey sales.
He a dunk on you.
He was good.
I hope he hurt me, so I'm gonna sue his ass.
You played, nigga. Nigga crazy.
Did y'all see that the Harlem Globetrotters penned an open letter to Adam Silver?
For what?
They want to be recognized as an NBA franchise.
No.
Stop
Yeah.
doing the bullshit.
They issued a statement basically saying that that they've done a lot for the game, that they have skilled players and people who have opened doors for NBA players, and that they want to be recognized as an NBA organization. They want their own franchise.
Who they gonna play?
The NBA guys,
The Washington Generals?
I guess they want to be in the NBA, man. That's what they saying.
The Flint Tropics, baby.
I mean, you have
Jackie
that right
Moon.
to want that, but are you an NBA?
They say they want to see it at the table.
Nah,
Oh,
you're good for what you are.
yeah.
Not the
It's
NBA.
show. It's a
We
show.
watch you for the fun and for the
Just-
traveling and for the
just
trade.
like the-
You can't run in the stands and throw popcorn, nigga. It's the NBA.
It's a show.
I'm sorry.
Just like those Instagram niggas that can throw it off of 3 houses and it go in. That don't translate to goddamn on the court.
For
So-
what you are, you can't be in the NBA because it's no more fun. I'm sorry to say, but it's no more fun like that.
We
man.
don't
You
even want to
can't-
watch you.
You
Yeah.
can't pull your shirt over somebody's head. It's a foul, okay?
Well,
that's a foul, man.
The shit they do, these niggas do kind of.
They're skilled.
It's a skill,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to.
It's like they're not gonna beat an NBA team.
Like, all the little tricks and shit they do with the ball. Like, you're not gonna do that in a real NBA game. But NBA
140 to 10.
Yeah, that mean you got to play Utah. You got to play Kobe and them. You got to play LeBron and them.
That's the
You got to play those guys.
anyway. Yeah.
And your tricks ain't gonna work. We don't want your tricks and shit over here.
We should have
Like,
moved
you
that
can't
on
put
to
that-
later on. In
The Globetrotter gonna work out on the air.
Well, if they
lose by
play-
50.
If they playing the Clippers, yeah.
They gonna
Man,
be doing
them
their little
boys-
tricks.
Oh, yeah,
Travel,
because it ain't gonna be no defense.
travel. You can't do that in this league. God
Bruh.
damn it.
Y'all watched the game last night?
I had it in the
Suns
background. I had it in the background a little
Bro,
bit.
listen.
I missed it because I started watching boxing.
What is who won? I
The
swear.
Suns won.
Suns won. 3-1.
So they up
70
3-0?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Now, a lot of blame has been on Paul George.
No, he balled out last night.
I ain't gonna necessarily say he balled out because, again, it's like I say
Missed the free throw.
every time, bro. Like, I don't give a shit what you doing, bro. Like, it always comes down to the fundamentals. You don't box out. You don't make your free throws. You don't do that shit and you lose a game. That's an extra possession. That's an extra point. A free point that no time is coming out the clock.
I look at it like this: you're playing a 2 seed without your best player. That ain't gonna be easy. And I ain't gonna place blame.
But you're right there in the game.
You are, and that's
You're
why.
right
Still
there in the
missing.
game.
But that's
Yeah,
why.
Still,
So
And
your best player puts you 20 points up.
And I wonder if
Maybe.
have we changed because of LeBron? And this is, I think this is the LeBron effect. We think so much that one player can do it all. And I think that like they get mad at George. They was mad at somebody else, KD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing enough. He ain't run. Like, it's not a lot of one players can just carry a whole fucking goddamn
one
team through the playoffs.
player
It's right now. If you
can
look at
beat a team of basketball players. Like, no,
Right.
Steph can't do it.
And that's
nobody can
And that's
do
their
it,
problem
bro.
for thinking that Bron all these years have done that.
LeBron has. Jordan did.
No.
Jordan didn't.
Jordan didn't.
never did it.
And Jordan is my GOAT. But Jordan ain't. Jordan always had Pippen. He
LeBron
always
did
had
it, but-
Kerr, B.J. Armstrong,
That
Horace
nigga beat
Grant.
Boston by himself.
And technically, LeBron
He beat
did it.
Detroit by himself.
Well, listen, LeBron didn't either. He was a winner, but he didn't win until he went and got help.
Yep. That is very true.
And
So he went to
never won
Miami.
again.
Kyrie Irving hit the game.
And he never won again without help.
Iverson did not one, but take him there. Iverson did it for a year.
Well, you got to
Yeah,
win.
1
You gotta
year.
win.
But we
you gotta
talking
win.
about winning.
We
You gotta
talking
win.
about winning a championship.
Nobody did.
No, nobody can.
Right. So that, you should have saved all of that shit. Goddamn.
I'm mad. Atlanta Hawks ticket $600 for the top of the top of the top of the top.
Hey man,
Yeah.
the boys
They
still
winning.
playing playoff basketball.
I used to get
Playoff
playoff.
basketball.
I used to get second round playoff tickets for $75.
Atlanta.
That was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
They
I
had.
made
They
my
had
money back.
did they have playoff games? And
Yeah.
It wasn't never conference final.
Well, they had
No.
a couple years ago when they had my man with the half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the half.
Troll.
But I used to always try to go a first or second round game, and they used to be about $75.
You tried
This
that
is the
this year?
Eastern Conference Final.
Nigga,
The first
$600.
Well, I'm saying first or second round, not now.
It's the
Because
Eastern
they weren't
Conference
playing anybody.
All right, then. So then that's what I'm talking. It's the Eastern Conference Final, motherfucker. It's gonna be that. Nigga,
I
tell
was
me.
about to get on this
I wanna
side.
know what they
No,
was
you
for
tried
the
to
first
date.
round.
No, I seen Paul George with the
have.
Pacers play the Hawks. No, they really like $600.
No,
whole high.
I'm talking about this year, the first round. I want to know how much they cost. I know today they probably 600.
Oh, I don't know that. I ain't checking.
No, I'm just-
Nigga mad at something he never tried to do before, and now it's this price.
That's stupid though to watch a basketball game.
Y'all see,
it is. I agree.
y'all see. They say Lamar Jackson is negotiating a monster contract, but he's not using an agent. His mom's helping him negotiate.
That's dope. I wonder how monster that is though, and doing it alone. What player just recently did it alone? They got a big bag, and got everything they wanted. So I wonder if that monster contract, not having an agent, does your moms know all of the ins and outs of these contracts?
But I mean, can't you just go
Or
up past history and seeing what the numbers is? And
Well, that's when it gets tricky because man, you know them people gonna put some little wording in here, right here in this little
It'd be like
corner.
that. I thought about that too,
You
like
don't know what it is.
those little nuances. Like, damn, mama missed that. But
He
like
gets paid all of his money
Like he
unless he
said,
breaks his
it's
pinky
easy
toe.
to kind of go study what the top some people got, and then you kind of make your own tweaks and adjustments and shoot it.
Or just go and take the paperwork to the lawyer, get them their 1% or whatever to make sure the paperwork right,
In that instance,
and that's it.
because it's already structured. Like what? Like nowadays, what is he doing?
He
Ain't
can
no-
pretty much make his own contract. Like,
it's
hey,
no
this is what
Jerry
we're asking for,
Maguire's
that's
out
it.
there.
So then, good. If the lawyer is basically doing what the agent would do, or the lawyer's making sure all of the paperwork is up to par, cool. I'm cool with it. I let my mama come in here and talk to me and
Right.
give me
Especially
the max
for
money.
him.
If the agents just come and talk, and the lawyer's making sure the money and the word in that little corner paragraph is right, cool.
Look here.
But we don't know if she might know that shit.
She
I
might
w-
be a lawyer. Who
I
knows?
want a couple of more million than Mahomes.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
No. You and your mama get out of here, okay? You and your mama go to New York.
It's gonna have to happen.
It's not.
He gonna get about that same money in another year too, fool.
No way.
And he
You
probably
seen
still
Pat
won't be the
Mahomes'
most
contract?
paid.
Well, he's talking about the discussion is going on now.
You seen Pat Mahomes contract?
Man, Lamar is top. They gonna have to break the bank for that nigga. Sorry. He a top tier quarterback. He gonna get that bag. Like Dak ain't the best quarterback in
Okay.
the goddamn game. He
So-
getting what 40 a year?
I got that, but top tier and the top is different.
These are.
All right, he's still gonna get anywhere between 45 and 50.
He
a
gonna
year.
get paid. He's gonna get rich. I just don't think he's gonna get $500 million.
Over 10 years. Yeah.
I'm with you.
You
I
gotta
don't think he gonna get Mahomes, man.
Yeah, you gotta think of the
He gonna
hits
get paid
taking
well.
and
He gonna get
shit
paid
like
more than that,
Right.
but not as much as Mahomes.
Dak
Right.
making 40 a year.
I know. Mahomes
So he
making
gonna get
55.
41.
Right.
40.8.
Right.
Well, mama can do that, dude.
We've been watching a lot of the Olympic trials, man. What's y'all takeaways? I know we talked briefly about everybody coming at what's my girl name?
Shakar. I wanna say it wrong.
Shakira Richardson.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
I think so. I would have missed it.
Yeah.
up
She
too,
will
so I don't
correct
know.
you if you said it wrong.
Shakira Richards.
Yeah, Shakira Richards.
She that girl. Ain't that
Yeah,
what she said?
she-
That
yeah,
girl.
she-
that girl.
Yeah, but like she had an outstanding showing, and this is one thing that I hate about casual fans. Like we've been watching this girl since LSU. Been enjoying it. Been enjoying her races. She been doing this. But this week they put the trials on. She got much needed attention, which is great and dope. But with that needed attention comes the bullshit, where people was coming in talking about her hair, her nails, her eyelashes, and all that she was representing us wrong. Things like that. Just a lot of bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with the talent. level that girl.
And I don't
had.
see why
You
you don't
know-
like her. She looks good to me.
You know,
She looks great.
She
Shut your
remind-
line.
She looks
What's
good.
the lady that used to have
Flojo.
Flojo.
Same shit.
Channing in her Flojo.
Same thing.
And she flying.
A few have, but hey, that's who she is. It's nothing. You don't have to.
Then she
hide
bringing that
being who
energy.
you
Like,
is
think
to
about it. This year, don't get me wrong, the men field is good too, but this year we talking about the women field. That's all we talk. Like, she's bringing light to black women, black track. You know, she's going to represent her country, and here people, only thing people want to talk about is her hair and all that. Like, man, fuck all that. Y'all shut up, man.
You might consider her a little hood or whatever, but it's nothing wrong. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. All representation matters. So fuck off.
She is who she is, man. She
Yeah.
good. She doing
But
something
shouts
good.
out
She
to her,
doing
man.
something
She'll be
productive.
going over there on the 100. Had they had the 200 files? We've been trying to figure out
Been
the
trying to
200
find
files.
that shit.
Baron been giving us wrong info, so
Right.
it probably was yesterday.
Yeah,
and
so
we
blame
ain't know
Baron.
about it. We ain't know about it.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
It's your time.
David Graham.
Dumb son.
Bring your ass to the principal's office.
Man.
Big dumb.
37-year-old David Graham was arrested after deputies received complaints of a suspicious person loitering in the area of the rehabilitation center. Basically, upon searching him, they found a quantity of cocaine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. A firearm was also located and seized. For those who don't know, the crazy part about where he was located is he was sitting outside of a drug rehabilitation center. Big stupid. Yes, David decided that it was a good time to shut up shop in front of the drug rehabilitation center. So for people who were coming out trying to kick their habit, David was there to help them get back on their habit.
That prime real estate down.
Rehab is whack.
Where there's a need, there's a way.
Damn.
Yep. They say now David's being held on a $250,000 secured bond. And just basically,
I wonder how much he actually sold. I wonder if he actually got some sales.
how long
out
he
there.
was doing it before they know.
Right.
He been out there for 3 weeks getting all the goddamn rehab people. Niggas
That's
leaving
crazy.
rehab
Damn.
people.
That
But
nigga
also,
posted up.
if you think about it, that helps the rehab facility. It's just a revolving door. Go get high,
They
come
gonna
on
come
back.
back. But shit, well, it doesn't help them because shit, I don't know if they getting paid from the people coming in there. Like,
It's like the entrepreneurial spirit we have.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
I'ma
going
see
to
the
set up
best
in
place
front
to
of
sit.
here. It's just like maybe I take my waters and sell waters outside the gym. Like when you coming out the gym.
that's
but-
like the Girl Scouts.
If you got drugs, don't you want to be around drug addicts?
that's just like them little drug peddlers in my neighborhood. The Girl Scout cookies in front of Walmart.
yeah.
They know to go in front
Oh,
of
them
Walmart.
niggas don't play by
You
that
get
shit.
sweets out,
This is my Walmart. Get the fuck on.
Exactly.
You got your girls.
They got blocked.
Sell them
Yeah,
all
dude.
somewhere else.
It's the same little girl on her same block every time we ride straight through the neighborhood. Nobody else. But this nigga's so stupid. He big stupid.
So for that, David, you are the dummy of the week.
Dumb some bitch.
Man,
You.
stupid ass
Big
dummy.
stupid.
Oh, jail dummy.
Any other news information we forgot to add on?
Y'all seen the nigga that started the GoFundMe page, man?
Oh, yeah.
Got surgery for his leg because you can't stand your hole.
How much he got?
60,000.
$3.
60,000.
That's his goal is
Oh.
60,000.
How much he got though?
My boy ain't got a dime on this.
I feel like you gotta give him $3 for creating them.
We need to go donate to this nigga. Let's go give him some.
I'm getting the money
On
because I
behalf
can't
of
stand you.
because I can't stand you.
On the behalf of the dummies, you get $3.
Man, bro.
Other than that, any other news or information we forgot?
That's it.
Again, thoughts and prayers to all the people affected with the condo collapse down in Florida, man.
Facts.
Hopefully they get that area, secured, get all the stuff up, man. They can find more survivors. So, but other than that, we'll be back next week like we never left because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bye. Be safe.
Happy summer.
You did you.
Dummy.